a little bit of a hectic mess, which is totally okay. To re-describe just briefly what we had been going through, our party of 5 had made their way into the country of Barovia, it seemed, after being led into a poor situation by a man named, you know what? I think it deleted everything.
Oh, lovely.
It sure did. My
Hey, Coochie Man, how are you doing tonight?
stuff did not hold on there. Sup,
Sorry,
Coochie Man?
my
Hey,
Discord.
no worries. Oh, is it not working for you?
No, it's back up now. I don't know what happened.
Okay. Artigal! Artigal left you guys a note that seemed super nice at first, but quickly turned sinister after you guys had made your way onto the coach, and what appeared to be a wild animal attack dragged the coach rider off into the dark night, leaving you stranded and walking into the town of Barovia, which shares its namesake with the country. Inside, a creeping mist started to push you towards the center of town, and you discovered 2 hapless little children who were complaining about a monster in the basement that was groaning and moaning and making a fuss and causing them to not be able to stay inside. And they told you that, quick, you've got to do something about our baby brother. He's still on the house and he might be in trouble. Going inside, you guys explored a sumptuous mansion filled with odd motifs in places.
I'm doing well, Coochie Man. I'm doing really
some
well.
of the,
Looking forward to some of this.
richness of the area was filled with motifs of death and bats and eyes and things like that. Going to the 3rd floor, Gwyn in particular ran towards the sound of crying and ran face first into an animated armor set, which you guys were able to defeat after a tense moment when it looked like Gwyn might not be able to make it back up, but thanks to her compatriots, she was able to rise as if from the dead, and the party was able to defeat.
Thank you for the hand motions, Noodle.
You're welcome. I'm trying. I'm adding some animation.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
And now you are on this strange 3rd floor, and it is stranger than the rest of the house, because where the 1st and 2nd floors were in great shape and looked like they were still currently lived in, although nothing was lit, this floor is dilapidated. It is rotten. There's dust. There is obvious signs of age and decay on everything. And it is at this moment that I would like, as the 5 of you are collecting your senses and starting to take in your surroundings, for you guys to make your perception checks for the area.
All right.
Let's see.
Perception.
Whoa, starting the night off well.
For real, so far.
Thank you for hydration, Bubby.
Oh my.
The critical fail right off the bat.
Yeah, that's not great.
Let's get all those out of the way.
You see the
Thank you, Tech Bug.
Did he hydrate you too?
No, he gave me a stretch.
Oh.
I
And he redeemed no cursing. It's okay.
don't think we gotta worry about that tonight.
Probably not.
You guys behave yourselves.
Use your points.
You say the P word.
He said it.
No,
So,
the B word, but.
a couple of you are able to take in the surroundings. You see, the red marble staircase has delivered you to its full height. It ends here, to the 3rd floor. The walls here are carved with autumn woodland scenes, and there are several unlit oil lamps in the corners of the room here. You've already taken care of the suit of armor, which was at one time standing on the wall here unmenacingly and is now in pieces at your feet. It appears to be.
By the way, does audio sound good so far, Coochie Man?
Sort of motif where the jaws of the wolf come out in front of the face. It does indeed seem to not be occupied by a person. The armor was ghostly or held together by some force that was not of flesh. and it appears to have vacated its abode as the pieces of armor are now scattered at your feet. There are a couple of doors, as you can see in the area, and this door in particular, I'm going to ping it, if you guys can see it.
Mm-hmm.
That door on the right is where the crying is coming from, as of a small child, a baby even, wailing and wailing.
A baby, even.
Imagine that part in
Wow.
PT.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it gonna talk to us from a sink?
From a sink?
PT.
Yeah, I talked in a sink in PT.
Your mother's a whore.
Did you not watch PT, Noodle?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's a good
Yeah. I was just like, he must not have seen it if he didn't get that reference.
It was a scary moment.
It was. Talking baby fetus in a sink.
Oh, lovely.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry I missed this.
Okay, so I will unpause the
Norman
game.
is Naritas, you know.
And move your tokens around. Oh, Tech Bug, you're the critical fail
Yes,
master. Is there anything that should
Yeah.
happen to a bottom?
Oh, no.
Oh, he's feeling
Just
nice
smack
today.
into a wall, it's done.
Barum is a little preoccupied with her companion almost dying
perception.
to
Yeah.
notice a lot going on around him. So
I'm very
That's what
worried
I'll go
about
with.
my friend. Are you okay? Gwen, are you okay?
I'm hopping around.
Are you alright?
Mithras is gonna go to the door with the crying and
Oh.
open it.
Oh.
sorry, real quick, I forgot to mention this. A
Look.
lot of people like to go. A lot of people like to go places quickly, and I think we ran into an issue with that last time where people weren't like getting to see stuff because everybody's just like, and we're all having to address what's going on and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Something I've done for social interactions in the past, and that I should have done last time and just didn't. I don't know why. I'm gonna have everybody roll initiative right now.
Okay.
It's not combat,
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
just going to let us like, okay, you're first. Where do you go?
You get an
And-
action
and then,
list.
Right. It lets us. It lets everybody do stuff instead of
Having to
person who
fight
moves
over it.
first Go. Exactly.
That part's still not fixed.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I figured out what it was. It is a tie break, but it's using their dex weight. So
Dex weight.
right. So it
Like
looks
a
a little
ratio of
strange,
the
but
amount of points they have.
exactly. So it should
Okay.
still work just fine, and it will help break ties on its own. It's gonna look weird, but
Why is it not letting me roll for initiative? I'm clicking it, but nothing is happening.
we should have an encounter going, right? Here, let me. Okay,
There we
is it
go.
letting you roll now?
Oh, okay.
Ooh, nice.
Looks like
Okay.
somebody had to
Okay.
tweak their hack
Oh,
real
no,
quick.
I'm
It's not
sure.
letting me roll.
Aw.
He's actually
So
not
close.
Angela goes
Oh.
first. That's
Why'd you have
funny.
to have a higher dex mod?
Rogues, man.
Now I
rogues.
know why
Bottom.
that's there.
Mhm.
Rogue thing.
That's exactly what.
Were you gonna
Alright, so
roll,
that means-
Crane?
Digger's like,
Oh,
what's going on?
I thought it.
I'll go
I
put
thought I did.
myself back over here where I was.
Hang on.
You did your perception one, but not the initiative.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
There you go.
All right. So we have the order.
Alright.
Appropriately, I'm last since I'm the most. I got my critical fail.
She's just. A
I'm
little
still
worried,
too
that's all.
preoccupied.
All right, Mr. Andril. Where or what would you like to do? If you want to pass, that's totally fine with me too. I'm just using this initiative system so everybody gets like a say that I do something.
Yes.
What? What?
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
I asked.
I don't get it.
Pass,
You
I
said
think.
Oh,
Pass.
Is it pass?
But it sounded like
Pass.
ass.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what he
Yeah, I
said.
thought I heard.
Yes.
Well, I heard that too.
Yes.
That's where he's going. That's the initiative. That's where he wants to go.
So that does bring us to Mithras.
Okay, so I'm gonna come
You're
to the
gonna open
door,
the door?
where there's crying, and I'm gonna open that door.
As you get close to the door, you are able to open it, but as you do, you become aware of sounds coming from the room. The baby is still wailing and crying, but there's also a young woman's voice. You can hear her singing softly like a lullaby. Hush, little baby. Hush, little baby. Please stop crying.
That's
Can I get it,
girl,
Noodle?
the
Just
chick from
stop.
Amnesia.
I know. I'm like, wow, this is too soon.
familiar.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Entering the room, you see that you have arrived at what is probably, given that this was a richer family, the servant's room that would have taken care of the child, a nursemaid's room, so to speak. There is still the wailing sound, and that is coming from this door immediately to your right. But there's no other person. or
Accurate,
entity in the
Coochie
room
Man.
currently.
Accurate.
There's cobwebs covering everything on the windows, on the posts of the bed. It's actually a quite sumptuous bed in here. Not as rich as some of the other finery that you had seen, but this this
Delicious
clearly
bed.
was a person of some import to the family. There are stained glass doors leading to the balcony that you had seen from outside over here. And that's it for now.
Okay.
Until we
So I
start
don't
there's
see
also
the-
a mirror here.
Okay, so I don't see the source of the noise in the room.
Don't see the source of the noise, but like I said, you can definitely hear where it's coming from in here.
So it's
Um,
coming from. Okay.
That door right there. So you're examining this room briefly. Let's move to the next person in the initiative, which is Gwyn, actually.
I'm gonna follow Mithras.
Okay, into
Wait,
the room.
Should,
Wait, hang on.
not to point, but Crane had a 12.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, I was literally not scrolled down. Go ahead, Crane.
I went back to my
Yeah.
spot.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do the same thing. So
Okay,
I'm going to
everybody
follow.
follows him.
carefully follow him into the room so I don't trip and kill myself.
All right, you guys notice essentially the same things. The three of you I should just ask this to make it a little bit simpler. Is anybody else going into the nursemaid's room?
Yeah, I'm coming.
There as well. All right, everybody who goes in, roll perception checks, please.
Yes, sir.
All of us?
Yeah.
Yes, everybody who's going in.
Everyone.
This is private. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Nah.
Good
I was
stuff.
gonna say maybe.
I wanted to see what it looked like in that chat thing.
Oh, it just has question marks for the name and the
Mhm.
message.
Oh, it shows me as this is private. It shows me the
Wow,
name
you
and the
guys
message.
You guys are making great checks tonight.
Daniel literally is like, no, your password shows up as stars. 122.
All right, you guys enter the room.
Stars,
See the same things that everybody else does, or that Mithras did, as I described before. Stained glass windows leading to a balcony that overlooks the rest of the house. The only person who notices anything different is Crane, who notices that the mirror looks a little bit off. It's very ornate, huge for the room's area too. It's almost the door you came in. It's almost the size of that door, like much larger than you would need for a nursemaid. It doesn't even look like this was where the master or the lord and lady of the house were. And yet there is this gigantic door with an ornate frame carved with motifs of ivy and berries. And you can also see that there are little eyeballs looking out from the bundles of berries on the frame.
Oh, that's lovely.
The mirror also seems to have some kind of mechanism attached to it, but you're not 100% sure without investigating further what that mechanism might do. Meanwhile, the sound of crying intensifies in the room beside this one.
We getting close. We
All
getting.
right, everybody chose
I'm-
came in here. Everybody
yeah.
made perception. Let's start back at the top and go with Mithras again, if you're doing anything in particular.
Well, since I was the one perceived it, could I be able to like tell them like, hey, there's something
Yeah,
going on?
you could
with
inform
this
people.
mirror?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah. So,
Go ahead.
as much as I enjoy seeing such a large image of myself in the glass, There seems to be something strange with this mirror.
And what would
On the
the
back.
what would the strange thing be? Mithras says as he
It
looks
appears
in the mirror
there's some sort of mechanism on it, but I'm not quite sure what it does.
Here, step aside. Let me investigate it. Let me look.
All right.
Step aside.
You can go ahead and make your investigation
s-
check.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
R.I.P.
man.
We are not doing.
I
well.
don't know what it is.
She's like, it's a mirror.
It's a mirror.
She just walks up and lightly like places her hand on the glass.
Just-
Do you put
Mm.
your hand
Yes.
on it,
Oh,
Barum?
Uh,
In your investigation?
yeah, I would.
Okay. You put your hand
Uh-oh.
on the mirror, and it creaks inward slightly.
I think I figured it out, guys.
A secret door.
I will reveal.
Where? Oh, okay. I'm on the wrong side of the room. I'm all like, is this it?
You have
Those
a
are
really
the-
long arm.
Those are the windows facing the front of the house.
Oh, okay. Oh, there she goes.
Taken off again.
Kidding,
She's
kidding.
marching out. No baby for me, thanks. See you later.
Careful, Gwen. Remember the clotheslining of last time.
All right.
Meanwhile,
Door
the
has-
screaming in the baby
We're
room
tall.
starts to intensify at this point also.
Mm-hmm. That brings us back to Mithras. You guys have discovered the secret of the mirror. Now, what are you guys going to do?
Mithras is going to turn to the others.
Heck yeah, new
Do
car.
we deal with the source of the noise, or do we explore this passage?
It's getting a little loud in here.
I prefer to distance myself from the noise. It's giving me a headache.
I
No,
agree.
You should deal with it and kill the baby. No, just
Then you should do that. I
we should.
I do feel we should make sure that it is safe
should
before we
look
go
into it.
further.
it is perhaps best to make sure that we have no foes behind us before exploring.
Exactly.
Very well. I shall open the door, but brace yourself.
All right, everybody get in
I'm
the
going to
order you
take
would
a
like to
step
be when the
back.
door opens. I was about to say.
Yeah,
5
you
HP
get back.
wizards in the back of the line.
Yeah.
Yep.
4 HP druids right next to them.
That baby sounds hungry. Watch out, you
It's-
guys.
It's like a triceratops.
Prepare a
when they
tit.
Turn the circle. All right, everybody's in order. The door opens and it reveals another very dusty, cobwebbed room. This appears to be, for certain, the nursery itself, as there is a small crib in the center of the room, in the back a little bit. Why does this not have a number? Am I
Okay.
missing the number, fellow.
Wow. This is
Hello,
getting
deity.
spooky.
Yeah, fellow deity. I don't seem to see the actual number for this.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Mid
really
process
thinking you're
help
right,
physically.
Coochie Man. This is
Okay,
not
I'll
Dungeons and
make one up.
Dragons anymore. This is
Tell
a
them to
horror
roll-
game.
Tell them to roll for something.
Perception. Always perception when you enter a new place, pretty much.
What do I perceive? Let's see here. Where's my perception? I need
My
some-
wonderful perception skills. Oh,
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh no, 2 people?
Oh, here it goes. It's
nice.
Mithras though with that
Oh,
save.
Mithras, though.
At least
Yeah.
he's the one closest.
Okay,
Honest.
so Mithras is able. I can meet you guys, right? Oh, cool.
you should be able to, yeah.
Okay. So let's just assume that you guys are all crowded up, roughly.
I
So
can
me-
say for the ones, Gwyn and Crane, you guys are you can't see around Mithras that well. Mithras is occupying the doorway.
He's jacked.
I have a big bulky dragonborn with a giant with a shield in my
Yeah.
hand.
Oh,
Mhm.
oh. I'm getting all
Yeah,
moved
but-
around.
I'll say he's over there then. Just for accuracy, for not being able to see.
Just staring at the wall like,
So
lovely.
Mithras is able to notice that there is a small, tightly wrapped bundle that is shaped kind of oddly, like a baby.
Oh.
Okay.
Also, the sound has stopped. There's no more crying.
Completely. It's just a very tightly wrapped blanket around what looks like a baby just a little old baby just wrapped up in a little blanket. You can't see anything because the blanket's so wrapped around it.
Well,
probably
with his
pretty comfy.
perception, I would say he probably could tell there's not much movement. Because he rolled 23 for movement or for
Well,
perception.
Well,
Is
there's
it
definitely not
dead?
anymore now.
Yeah, nothing is moving in this still dusty room.
Yeah, just is completely, just the air is still completely too.
I'm going to approach the cradle.
Okay.
I'm going to touch the bundle.
Oh snap.
There's a slight
Bated
bit
breath.
of resistance. Like you can feel kind
Is
of
there
something.
like a visible face, like, or anything? Like,
No, you just like touch it and you can kind of just feel something under it.
Something.
something alive?
I have such a dirty mind.
You just touch it, you can feel something alive under it, like a baby. Cool.
Like
a
a
baby that was crying, but like I said, it's completely still now too.
I'm going to pick it up and
As he
try
does.
to
When
figure
you
out what
reach
it
your
is.
when you reach your hand out to kind of pick it up, you can feel the weight of the baby in your hands when you pick it up, and then all of a sudden the swaddling just kind of like falls down, like in Left Behind. Like when clothes just kind of like fall, it just the cloth just goes.
So it's like
Over
you're
your
tired.
arms.
So the baby
The
just
baby
looks
was
down.
raptured. We were left behind.
You see,
We're
the
the
baby.
sinners.
The baby was baptized at birth, so
Okay.
he just went off.
And then,
So there's
Suddenly-
just empty clothing.
There's just empty cloths just laid across your hands now.
What did the others do?
the
At
others
this
are
point.
dealing with something.
Oh.
Because at this moment,
The
Oh,
only
it
one who
is?
saw you do that is
Okay.
Barum.
yeah, Barham's the only one who saw because of
Okay,
the perception
okay.
check, but everybody else is too busy noticing something that happened in the main room. As Mithras lifts the baby-shaped bundle and notices the lack of any actual corporeal
baby.
form, there is a screech, a howl coming from the bed. A ghost-like figure rises from the bed behind you.
Y'all got that
Face-
right.
That's
Mhm.
not my baby.
My baby. Everybody roll for initiative.
Oh god.
Oh god, please.
So is Gwen in the front?
Oh no.
Oh no.
The tanky boy is in the.
Remind me, if we have a private GM roll and we click it for initiative, do
Still
we
not
get to see it only, or do they get
Ye-
to see
It's
it
it's
too?
only
I
us.
keep having
It
the
should be
same
only us.
problem.
Oh,
I don't
wait,
know
wait,
why.
wait, wait, wait. Sorry, don't roll initiative right now. I have to reset the encounter because it already has
I was just
one
about to say,
initiative
I was
on.
like, I can't roll.
Sorry, that was my bad. I forgot
Get a
we already
reroll.
rolled
Is that
initiative,
so,
so
Coochie Man?
yeah,
So
go
Frost
ahead,
coming
roll
to
it.
join?
Resetting the initiative. I was like, I know that Tech Bug put me closest to the bed for a reason.
I guess it makes
Wait,
sense.
we're
that I'm at
re-rolling?
the back.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're
Yes.
starting a new
Yeah,
combat
because
encounter.
they
Sorry, I
it
messed
was
up the
wrong.
initiative tracker.
Oh.
Well, it's a little better.
Am I dumb? I don't see initiative. I know I have this.
And
One better.
You just rolled
Armor, the
dex.
two Dragonborn are at the back of the initiative order.
You just
Yup.
rolled
You
dex.
accidentally deleted the ghost.
Let me see if this works. You just rolled Dex, Tech Bug.
Gotcha.
I wonder if that worked, because nobody was talking at that moment, so I couldn't tell. I tried to set up priority speaker for me, so if I hold this key,
Oh.
everybody should be, like, silenced while I speak.
Oh, I don't know. I can't tell either. There you go. I just rolled for that.
Fine.
Alright, was that hidden? Can anybody see that roll?
Nope.
No.
It doesn't go. It doesn't go into the encounter
No.
though.
That's fine.
No,
I
it
can-
doesn't.
I
This
can,
says text on private reload some dice.
yeah, that's fine. I can keep track of that one number at least, because it's easy. Because it's first!
Oh, great.
gosh.
The,
Why are
Tech Bug,
our glass people in the front?
Tech Bug, do you wanna did you hit delete again?
No,
He
I don't
hit
think
delete
so.
again.
No.
Stop unmuting yourself.
I swear to fuck.
Or stop
Change
muting
it.
yourself, rather.
That's
Change
why I
your
asked
delete-
specifically
change
for
your
the
key.
left click thing too.
I swear to fuck Tech Bug. I swear on mum. Alright, boom. There. I've replaced
So
it.
it's just this one. Now
Do
it's
we
not
need a
there.
reroll? Or are we good?
Nope,
No.
we're good. The
Okay.
Spectre is going to go first.
Oh gosh.
This not great.
I'll see you guys on the other side.
Techbook, I'm gonna just send you a quick message about what I
Does it
think
say?
it should do, but it's gonna be up to you.
Okay.
Kill Gwen.
Kill Gwen.
That's what he's typing.
No.
That
Oh, okay.
that's
True.
the only
Yeah.
like
It's true.
that's the only motivator I would put.
I
Otherwise,
don't.
you take
I
it
don't
from
see its movement. For some reason.
there. Its movement. Why is its movement 0 feet? That doesn't make any sense.
It's stuck to the bed.
It just can't move.
It's
Um,
haunting the bed. Unable to move. It's haunts bed.
I think it's because it doesn't have land movement. It only flies, so that's why. You know what? Let me click on features. Yeah, see,
Incorporeal
click on
movement.
incorporeal movement.
Okay. Well, then does
That's still not a number.
still
It
doesn't say
flies.
anything.
It flies 50 feet.
Oh yeah, that's right. 'Cause it's a
Alright,
base,
Gucci man, it could be
That's right,
anything.
It is the base, and it has the incorporeal movement with, as the rule listed there.
Okay.
All right. So what you're gonna do?
So.
May I suggest?
Yeah. Well, I was gonna do.
Ugh.
Just killing
I was
the
gonna
dragon
do that.
It could, but then it would proc opportunity attacks from everyone in the row,
Even with incorporeal.
even with incorporeal. Incorporeal
Sure,
lets
we
them
can
move
see
through,
this.
but I mean they're gonna be swinging as it goes by.
Yes, we do this.
I mean, if we get any critical fails, we'll be whacking each other. So.
That's true. That's true. It is a ghost. All right. So the ghost moves down through the door that leads to the balcony, disappears for a moment, and y'all are like, "Oh, holy shit! What was that?" And then it reappears through the door next to Mithras and rakes out ghostly claws at him. You'll need to set that to not private, or are you?
I know I was in the wrong box.
That's okay. And you should be able to just hit attack now,
I think it can just swap in there.
and hopefully it will show the roll. All right. Does that hit
Oh,
your
knife drain.
armor class?
Doubt it.
Wait, hold
I
on.
was looking at the
There we
ability I
go.
have. No,
All right.
far from it.
The attack misses.
Nice.
All right. Does it have any bonus actions that we can do?
Let's see here.
I do not think so. I think that's it. Crane, you're going to be first, so make sure you have your move ready when.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Pass
looking
it.
at right now.
All right.
No, I forget. I think that's it.
All right. Screeching, attempting to latch onto Mithras, the creature is unable to make purchase upon him, but it is very set upon trying to destroy him. And that brings us to Crane, who is the first to gather his wits after the creature disappears and reappears.
Okay, so
Andril, you're going to be after Crane.
where am I able to move to? I can't move to the same spots as others, right? I'd have to like get behind them.
You actually can move through the space as other people. They count as difficult terrain, so essentially it doubles your movement to try to muscle your way through.
Okay.
So every 5 feet of movement that you take out into somebody's space, you're actually going 10 feet, essentially, of movement.
Gotcha. Okay, so okay. But I would have to actually like I couldn't be in the same spot as them though. I'd actually have to be,
Right,
like,
you
kind of,
can't
like,
end
behind
your
them.
turn in the same space.
Okay. So I would have to like if I wanted to move, I'd have to like move here and
Good.
hope that I can see into the room.
Exactly.
Okay. I might do that then. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move just to here and see if I can offer assistance of some kind.
Okay.
Oh, sweet. And I do have a sight, so
Thankfully, you have dark vision, so you can
Yeah.
see the creature and you can make your attack.
I'm gonna try to cast Chill Touch on it.
Okay.
So if I can, I don't know, did that roll?
It did.
Oh, there we go.
It showed the
Okay,
block
attack.
at least, yeah.
So it'd just be a normal 21. Does
Nice.
that hit?
That should hit.
That's a good roll.
I hope that hits, because otherwise
Ooh,
I
that's a
hope
very
that hits
strong
too, or else
number.
we're all screwed.
And it
Yeah,
can't
that hits
regain
full
hit
damage.
points. That's super important,
7.
Okay.
given what it just tried to do to me.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And the creature
oh, that's necrotic
Seems
damage.
unfazed by your attack.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
You see,
So-
you see that part of the spell block or the creature
Yeah.
block? Attack block? Yeah.
I do.
This is not great.
They have to come up
So it's
a red
oh,
The
so
chilling
woman.
hand of death clutches onto the creature and definitely seems to make contact, but the creature is just unfazed by it. There's no sign of damage on it whatsoever.
Yeah, just kind of after gripping on for a second, it just kind of fades through it.
Okay. So does it doesn't take any damage, but does it still get a disadvantage because of the undead?
You don't know
Because of-
anything. You just know it looked like it faded through.
I'll have him make a perception roll.
I was gonna say, do we want to
and
roll
then I'm gonna
for?
move-
Do we have
I'm
a
gonna move to the
knowledge
next turn.
in this or no?
Oh, you know what?
No, right.
Actually, Arcana would be better.
Yeah. I was
Um,
gonna
Oh,
say.
Arcana.
Crane, go
Okay,
ahead and
yeah.
roll Arcana, and in the meantime, I'm gonna move to the next person in the initiative roll, which is Andrew. And then I will feed you back your information, Crane, when we get back to your turn.
Based on your roll, of course.
Yeah, based on the roll.
Okay, well,
True.
Go ahead, Andrew. What you doing?
I guess I gotta back up my homeboy.
Back up the homeboy.
Yeah.
He attempts to back up the homeboy.
Don't be
Okay.
mad.
You've got plenty of movement. You can go ahead and make your attack action and your bonus attack action with both your weapons if you would like. And keep in mind you have advantage because the creature is now flanked.
Again.
Again. Once again, you outnumber them.
Wait, so do I roll just normal?
Well, when you click attack, it should say normal or advantage, and you want to click advantage.
Okay. Oh,
Mm.
Natural 20. So you
Okay.
roll double damage.
Tech
and you
bug is
also,
unpleased with that.
You roll double damage, and you also roll your sneak attack
Nice.
for your
Nice.
1d6.
Can a sword hurt?
Can a sword hurt a ghost?
Can a sword hurt a ghost?
If it's shaped like a cross, maybe.
Right.
You need to roll one more d6 because you're supposed to double the damage on the first roll. Actually, is it rolled or is it just doubled? I keep having this question come up.
It's just
You
double.
roll it. I
Yeah.
thought.
Go ahead and
I'm
roll
not
the other
sure.
d6. Another d6.
I thought you double the dice, not the.
There you go.
Oof.
I think.
Oof.
1, 2,
I
and
could
6.
be wrong. It's confusing.
I'm not sure because I'm used to Pathfinder too, which has, maybe different rules.
Yeah,
than that.
Pathfinder has their own separate rules. You could look it up. I'll look it up.
Actually,
Since
it's...
I'm
What
a
did we
resident
decide
rule
about
flyer.
what did we decide about the individual roll thing where we could do the different one of damage?
That was gonna be up to you because I didn't want to keep track of critical rolls for every weapon.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
I'll
was
still
up
do
to you
it if
you want.
anybody wants to. If anybody wants to do it.
All right, that's up to you then, because I wouldn't know where to begin with that. But to describe this dagger attack, or actually short sword attack, your short sword cuts through the air and causes the creature to kind of part where you're making the slash, as if you are cutting through the ghostly robes that enshroud this being. But it doesn't seem like you're making as hard of a connection as you should. There's definitely no flesh here to be working through. It seems like you're tearing at the will of the creature itself. Knowing that, you can make your second attack.
Oh, okay.
Well, the damage died twice.
Yeah. Alright. That is another hit. Roll roll your damage, and this time it's just straight damage, no doubles, no sneak attack, because you get that once. And somehow you did more on that one than you did on the crit. Once again, you are cutting through, and it seems like you're making good hits, but the creature isn't being as wounded as it should be. And that brings us to, because you've done movement, was there anything else you wanted to do? You have a little bit of movement left, but you might proc a opportunity attack if you go anywhere else.
I'll just stay.
Alright, staying, backing up the homeboy. That brings us to Gwen.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
With the shillelagh,
My Sharona.
since it turns my staff magical,
Mhm.
right? Does that mean it is ranged? Question mark.
No,
No.
it doesn't turn it ranged. It just turns it into a
Lame.
magic staff.
That's so lame. Okay.
I don't want to be in melee right now.
I really don't. I guess I can see it, so
Mm-hmm.
how far is this? Is that accurate?
Should be.
Can
No.
I cast Fairy Fire?
Okay.
And I would like it to be a violet light. Thank you.
Of course.
Of course.
I don't think you even have to roll to hit with that because it's actually an effect.
You do not.
Let
Yes.
me.
Gucci man, I hate you.
Fairy fire.
But I guess it's
Actually,
appropriate
leave it
since
as
I'm a
saving
bard.
throw.
Yeah, it has a
I'm
dex
thinking
save.
I'm
I think
gonna
all
need
of us
to
in the room
increase
have
the
to roll saving
points for
throw.
sing
Yes,
mode.
Andril,
Nature.
Mithras, and the Spectre roll Dex saving throws.
Oh,
Yay.
she winds up killing them.
Yes, I will sing until
Well,
late
Fairy Fire doesn't
20
Oh,
do
there you
damage.
Mhm.
No, it doesn't. It just
Mithras
makes the
saves.
attack rolls more.
when I'm not
Andril,
in the
make
way.
your Dex save.
Wow,
Y'all are
your Fairy
fine.
Fire
Everybody
did
succeeded.
squat.
Heck yeah.
What's the what's the
What's the
save
what?
against? Ballista?
Her spell DC, which is
I don't think they're that
12.
balanced.
So they all make it.
No. Maybe just a
So
little bit
normally
more.
when you use Fairy
Little bit
Fire,
more.
What is supposed to happen is every creature in a 20-foot cube, every creature and object in a 20-foot cube is outlined in violet light, and that means that any attacks against those creatures have advantage if the attacker can see it. Unfortunately, all three creatures in the room succeeded at their dex saves, so they do not have advantage against each other, because even the Spectre would be able to attack back with advantage if they failed. But the room's dim light does become a little bit stronger and it's easier to see, and it's now more clear that this is the ghostly image of a woman who her face is sunken and her eyes are missing. There's just empty orbs there. She also appears to have a gaping wound in her chest, as of a large dagger being thrust into it, and there's old stains of blood still visible, ghostly and ethereal, but still somehow clinging to the remains of her dress. And rather than attacking purely in anger, she seems to be hopelessly sad in appearance. I mean, she's still clawing and she's still trying to obviously deal damage, but her visage is one of utter despair.
Aw.
Right? Gwyn, were you going to move to a safer location, or are you staying there?
I'm gonna use a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Hidden Step.
Okay.
Let me be invisible, please.
Smart choice so you don't die.
She has
Exactly.
turned invisible.
Oh, I
Can you
can't
guys
see
see her
either.
anymore?
I
Nope,
can't
she's
see
I cannot
anything
see
else.
her.
She's gone.
Where
She's
am
gone
I?
forever.
Very smart.
I can't see them though.
Here, let me. I wonder if I can make you invisible. I mean, I guess it
She's
doesn't matter if
gone.
they see you or not, because.
Gone.
Alright. You're invisible, but you can move your character token freely, and
I can't see
I'll
those
just-
still.
why can't you see?
Oh, now I can see.
Oh, okay.
That was weird. I don't know.
I was ready to break something else, I guess. Alright. Would you like to move anywhere, or are you going
One
to stay
more
still?
minute. Just one more
I'll
minute.
just move.
Unfortunately, I can't sing a ton,
I'll
otherwise
move on
I'm
the side.
disrupting.
That brings us to Mithras.
Wait, did Barum not go?
I was gonna say.
Bar-
think
I
Barum
have
Barum
not.
didn't
Barum
Oh, it's
is.
Mithras though.
I'm
Oh.
showing a 10, yeah, and Mithras has an 11.
I am the
go.
last.
So okay. So we're okay. Cool. So I am going to.
I am a vocalist bard,
Wait a second.
playing on my guitar.
Why does it say I have that ability when I'm not level 2? That's weird.
They won't get
Oh,
to
never
hear
mind.
my
I
nice
was going to do something
singing,
and I
but
just
you
realized
do,
it's a level 2 ability and I don't know why it's showing up in my character sheet.
Let me see.
because I have
I
one
was
more
going-
minute.
I was going to channel divinity, but it says it's 2nd level.
Oh yeah, I see that. I imported your character from D&D.
I lucked
Beyond. I
out
don't
in
know
the
why
fact
it's like
that
I wonder if it's because I was testing to see what it would look like if I was level 3 and
so I lucked
no,
out
that shouldn't
in the
have made a
fact that
difference.
I was the last one
Oh well, it
I'll
doesn't
make
matter.
it go away.
to
Poof.
whoops.
Oh.
It's not
All right,
there anymore.
I am
How is there
going
not an invisible
to-
status effect?
Not sure. You can cloak it from everyone, but not like to one person. So it's strange. Sorry, go ahead, Mithras.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on it. So it
Okay.
has to make a dex saving throw.
Nice.
Make the deck save, tick dog.
But since it was everyone else's turn, they didn't have to hear me
Ghost
singing.
dodge
It was
the
just
fire.
you.
I thought that was going to be a 20 for a
So that
second.
way I
thought so, too.
didn't,
And I rolled and I was like,
Oh my god. That was scary.
Alright, so here's the damage. Full damage, baby.
Nice.
Whoosh,
We get
turns the
somewhere.
undead.
the
All right.
unconquered sun.
Unlike the attacks that Andril had been making, which because of it just being normal short swords, he's hacking at the air, it seems. The radiant light.
Yeah, I
from the
really did. I
sacred
lucked out
flame
being
seems
last
to
place.
immediately spark and
Because
catch
I'm
all
muting
over
myself
this
for
ghost.
them, so that way I
She
don't,
shrieks
you
in
know,
pain and fear.
interrupt.
And she seems to be barely clinging to this plane any longer. Alright, and you did that. Perfect.
And I have no bonus actions, I don't think. Check my features. I don't think I do.
Go ahead, Gwen.
So the-
Quick question: can
Yeah.
people still talk like in the party when it's not their turn?
Usually not. You can say as a free action, you say something quickly to somebody else. Usually, if it's quick, because most combat rounds only last 6 seconds, so it's not like there's going to be a full exchange. But if you want to shout something, that usually is
Oh.
considered a free action.
Okay,
All right.
can I do that?
Sure. What do you yell?
I yell from the beyond because I'm invisible.
A ghostly voice. Another
I
ghost.
yell. It looks like she's sad. Maybe we should talk to her. Not kill her.
Meanwhile, Mithras.
Sacred flame!
He's like, what you say?
She is the profane.
She's already being flamethrowered, but you know.
He sure is.
Alright, that is going to end my turn because I have no bonus actions.
All
I
right.
believe in Sacred Flame and Sacred Flame Accessory.
The turn goes to Barum. Gwyn shouts this, and it seems to come from nowhere because she has used her hidden step to disappear. And Barum, it is your turn.
So, I do have a question. Has this
Sure.
thing taken any damage?
Yeah,
it
it just
appears
did.
so.
Right
It
here.
seems to be barely clinging to the plane, as I said. Like
Okay, I just wasn't
the
sure because it
force
didn't
that's
have like a
keeping
health
it
bar,
intricate.
so
Mm-mm, it
I
shouldn't.
wasn't. I wasn't
The
sure.
fire make big hurt.
Yeah.
It has a big
The-
hurt.
The only
Fire
the
makes
only
big hurt,
HP
okay.
descriptions you get usually are like from the GM, like he's close to death and stuff, but you never know exact HP amount.
Gotcha. So I'm going to do into here, like there,
Okay.
and
The gangbang continues.
yeah, exactly. So
Two
Gwen wants me to
dragonborn.
talk to it.
Yeah.
What if?
Do it.
Can I shout to see? Cause you have a calming. She has a calming spell that she used. So, Crane like shout? Why don't you try calming it?
Okay.
Play some music
You
for
hear-
it.
You hear
Perhaps see if you
Crane
can
give you
soothe
some
it.
more advice.
I guess I will be singing this thing a lullaby. Hush, little baby, don't you cry.
Mama's
Go
gonna
ahead and
sing
make-
you a lullaby.
Alright,
Go
so
ahead and
performance.
make yeah, performance check.
Okay.
Oh. That's one heck of a performance.
Performance, which won't matter because I'm gonna burn it to a crisp.
Smithers, please.
All right, you make your attempt to assuage the specter. For a moment, on fire, cut into ribbons, and shredded within an inch of its ghostly unlife, the creature seems to calm for a moment. And then, suddenly, it turns towards Barum,
Uh-oh.
moving its attention from Mithras with the child over to Barum, and
Uh-oh.
it shrieks one word. As it hears you singing this lullaby about Hush Little Baby, it goes, "Baby!" and it jumps at you.
Oh no.
And that brings us to its turn.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
Look what you two.
Drain extra
Oh.
life.
I tried.
The target must make a Constitution saving throw. How do?
If it hits.
Oh, if it hits. Okay.
Wait a minute, hold on. Oh no, it is a melee spell attack. It has to actually hit to have the effect.
Sure is.
So go ahead and make your extra attack. Because you have enraged it by talking about its baby.
Well,
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh,
Alright,
there we go.
and now you do need to make that DC 10 con save.
Okay, so I can just click on Constitution.
Or you
yes,
could
and it
just
should-
click on the saving. You should just be able to click on the saving throw button.
Where's the saving throw button?
They're
Where's
under the
the
life
saving
drain.
for DC
Oh, just under the life drain.
Yeah, click
You
on
should
that,
just be able to
yes.
click that.
Okay. Normal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Alright, go ahead and roll the damage, Tech Bug.
I think
Are you
you
trying
two
to
just
roll
might
it?
have gotten me in a not great place.
No,
The
we can
cat
public.
is
We can
fucking-
public full way.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay.
I mean, it ain't me this time.
No, you're...
Ooh.
Oh my god.
I hate you two.
I didn't say singing
Wait,
the
let me
lullaby
see.
though. That's all I'm
Oh,
saying.
okay. You know what? Yeah, let's roll
I
with
didn't
it.
say sing it one about a baby. I just said try to calm it.
Technically, this is Crane's fault. I'm just saying.
Hmm. No, this is the druid's fault.
No, I said anyone. Talk to
If
it.
anything, it's sad, it's probably in misery, it wants to be put out of its misery. That's my thinking.
She's just like, I was ready to nuke it. Just nuke it.
Do you see the message I sent you, Tech Bug?
I know. I'm thinking.
Should be bad.
I don't like all the typing that's happening.
Not me neither.
A little scary.
That's
Uh,
true.
It
Yeah,
is-
sure.
it is
Fun.
great.
Okay. So, as the creature turns to Barum, she latches on to Barum's face, and
Oh.
a ghostly energy moves from Barum's face into the specter. Something is being drained
Barm is
out of
getting
Barum's body.
pissed.
Before Mithras or Andrew can really react and stop the chain from being broken, Barum falls to the ground, and the light in his eyes seems
Oh.
to have gone out for a moment.
For a moment.
Well, for now, I should say.
For now.
Ah.
She collapses, he collapses
Thank
as one
you.
dead.
Dragon Man.
All right.
The
and
dragon
that is the specter's turn. Barum appears to have been slain. And that brings
Someone
us
quick.
to
Damn you!
Andrew. Or no, sorry, Crane. Crane goes first.
Well, we've tried talking to it, so I guess let's just try to get rid of it.
Did we really try talking?
Well, at this point, it's not going to reason. So I'm gonna. Let's see. This should do. This isn't necrotic, is it? No. But they're probably back. Oh, I don't have. Oh gosh. All right. Well, I mean, I'll try this. I don't know if that will work. It's not necrotic, but it does cold damage, so
Okay.
I'll try this.
Make the attack.
Oh, okay.
It does hit. Roll your d8.
3.
All right. Does have that, so it actually only does that much.
Like 1.
Once again, the creature seems to be oddly resistant to these kinds of attacks. Something about the flame and the radiant damage really seems to have left its mark. However, as the cold damage takes its effect, you do see that the creature is getting ever closer to being ripped from this plane. It will no longer remain. There's not much left of it. Only shreds of its form. Anything else, Crane?
I don't have any bonus action or any bonus. Yeah, I think that will be it.
Okay. That brings us to Andril.
Did I investigate?
If
Yes.
you'd like, sure.
Yes, I would
Yes.
like to.
Oh,
Okay.
Make an investigation
Oh.
check.
The
What
ghost
are you
is gone.
investigating?
The ghost.
The ghost, obviously.
Closer.
Nobody saw nothing.
Nobody saw it.
Nobody saw nothing, okay?
I saw it.
Nobody saw nothing, okay?
The ghost disappears from this plane and reappears like the blink of an eye, like the hand of an angry god.
That's how the
doesn't
fourth
know where
dimension
it
works,
comes
okay?
from. Techbug, did you have anything for this investigation? You said roll investigation.
Yes. He. What do you want to know?
What? Just
What?
more about the ghost.
You want to know more about the ghost? Okay.
Yes.
This is you pass the check, so you can ask 3 questions
Oh god.
The genie.
about the ghost, but they have to be very specific, like yes or no questions.
You never know what your wish might be if you say it wrong.
Do you even live, bro?
You're not asking the ghost itself, by the way. This is
Andril
knowledge
is thinking.
that you
Mhm.
have, like,
Gleaned.
divined, gleaned.
My
Does
chat
it
wants to know if
actually
the
look
ghost is
hurt?
hot.
Does it actually look
Are
hurt?
you hot,
It
bro?
looks incredibly hurt.
Yes.
Okay, that's the only question I want to give them.
Okay.
I don't need the other two.
It's
Wait,
like,
wait.
Yeah.
Can I
No.
take
I'm
one
good.
of the questions? Can I take one of
No.
the questions?
Next question.
Ah!
Not
My
next
chat
question
wants to
the
know if ghost is
like
hot.
Re-describe ghost.
Terrified, skeletally thin young woman.
Does she have a
Probably
nice
not.
butt?
No.
No.
No
In fact,
butt?
She has. In
Skeletal.
fact, she
Is she
literally has
thick?
no butt.
She
Is
literally
she
has no
thick?
butt.
Damn,
He's
it fell
asking the
off.
real questions, though.
It fell off in the war.
She has a pelvis.
On a scale of 1 to 10, she looks like she's out of your anatomy and physiology book.
But I mean, them hip bones, though.
That's kind of hot.
Bones. Anyway, Andrew, what are you doing
Did somebody say bones?
with this newly gained information?
I shall run away because I can't
It's
do
so
anything.
very-
Get out of here.
You're running away?
Yes, I'm running away. I can't do anything. I'm gonna end my turn.
Skinny legend.
Uh,
Skinny
Um,
legend out here, dude.
That brings us to Gwyn.
Okay.
Invisible Gwyn.
I'm invisible. I actually become uninvisible at the start of my turn. So
Whoosh, she reappears.
I reappear.
Tis the group I am
would
playing
like
with.
to
Yep,
cast,
for real.
healing word on Barum, of course.
Thank you.
Do I just hit it? I hit it, right?
Hold on 1 second.
No! Stop typing!
I am wounded.
Check bug, please advise.
1 second, please.
I'm feeling cold. I really do need to learn to not joke with my songs because I didn't literally mean I was gonna sing Hush Little Baby though.
Okay.
I can't joke
Wait,
with you
where
guys,
we-
apparently.
Explain to me what we're going over again. I'm sorry, roommate just got home and I was asking something.
I sent you a message about Gwyn is attempting to use healing word on Barrow. Context. And now I am privately messaging you to consult with our dual
don't like
deity
that.
heads.
Allow me to resurrect our teammate,
Well,
please.
I don't know the rules for this specific thing in this.
Such aggressive
We're
typing.
rapidly. It's so rapid.
Mhm. It's because my keyboard is right under my microphone.
Well, while we're waiting,
rocking out?
Coochie Man says this isn't even really D&D. This is just some weird sexual fetish trying to figure out if the dead ghost is sexy.
LOL.
Isn't that
Hey,
true D&D?
priorities.
I thought most people that played D&D were horny single guys.
So,
Accurate.
more messages.
More messages.
Furious typing.
Alright, you attempt
So,
to cast a spell.
Uh-oh, I don't like the word attempt.
and it should take hold, and something similar to what happened to you, Gwyn, should occur to Barum. And yet, as you try to speak life, literally, into Barum's body, you see that the life does not return to his eyes. He still remains still and quiet on the floor.
oh my god, he dead!
His soul was taken.
Oh my god! He fucking...
That is your action, or is it bonus action? It's
Bonus
healing word, it's
action.
bonus action. So you still have your movement and action.
Un momento.
Got any fire attacks?
I don't have shit yet, I'm level 1.
Go bonk it.
I have 3 hit points, sir.
Go bonk it.
I don't want to do that. I have 3 hit points.
Come join me in the grave.
I'm going to move.
We can
You have a
die
magical weapon, go
together.
bonk it.
True.
Bonk,
I don't
bonk.
have a magical weapon right now. It is
Use
still
Shillelagh. You
physical.
technically
You
the best.
can
You
I
use
already
Shillelagh.
used
the most melee
Shillelagh.
damage of anybody in the party.
I mean, I
think.
already used bonus action.
Yeah, she already used her bonus action. This isn't Pathfinder 2E where you just have 3 actions. Come on.
I really like nature, so I get mini Shillelagh.
Alright, Gwen,
The
are you
only
gonna
good
save
thing about
Barum?
Pathfinder
Hey,
2E.
how am I gonna save Barum?
Go bonk it.
Go bonk it.
Go bonk it.
Bonk it.
Bonk
Yeah,
it.
I do what
bonk
my
it.
cat just said because it's funny.
You don't have an attack spell? I guess Druid things.
Yeah,
Druid
druid
things.
thing,
Druid
literally.
Level 1 druid things.
I mean, I don't have like any attack
remember
spells
that.
I remember
either.
my attack. I remember
Not
my
very
attack
well,
spell
but
was
I remember.
throwing
Go
a
ahead.
single pebble.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead,
move
Gwen.
into the doorway
Alright.
and I'm gonna roll for persuasion.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh,
She's
okay.
trying to talk to it.
Let's go, baby.
Go ahead and roll it.
Alright, Beth, if this fucks me over, it's your fault. There it is.
Are you listening to chat? That's the worst
I
idea.
am listening to chat, indeed.
You should
Okay.
definitely listen to chat.
You have a negative charisma.
You have a
Shut up! Shut up!
She's just like,
Yikes.
like, hey.
Okay.
I mean-
you attempt to becalm the spirit.
Okay, I'm gonna
Speaking-
say,
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say, hey, can you stop being mean, please?
That's your persuasion.
Hey, can you please stop hurting us and we will help your child.
Meanwhile, Crane is
My
watching
sister's
this
really
going.
good at child.
Child.
There.
Crane's just in the back going, Why?
The Spectre is going to take a moment to think about this while Mithras takes his turn.
Y'all are welcome.
Mercy
No!
and death of a
No,
bandit.
Mithras, wait!
Go, Mithras. What do you do?
In the
Mithras,
words,
wait!
in the words of Richard the Warlock, go foosh.
No, Mithras, wait! She's
All right,
No,
thinking!
Mithras, wait. She's thinking.
Make the dexterity save
She's
for a
doing a
Spectre tech
thing.
bug.
She's doing a thing.
Please.
No. Roll that saving throw.
But she's doing a thing. Oh, I can't. Oh, never
You
mind.
can't?
I wish I was.
Yeah, you have
I
to
wish I
click
was
on the token.
level 2. I want my. Ah, dang it! It made it.
Wait!
So it
All
does not take any damage?
It doesn't take any damage.
It takes no damage.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
Did we
That's
just
okay.
get doomed?
Alright, that brings us to... actually, Mithras, are you doing anything else with your turn?
Nope.
Okay.
Mithras, be nice to the ghost.
No bonus actions.
That
don't think.
brings us to Barum.
Oh
Barum,
no!
Barum needs to make a death save. So
Oh,
roll
I know.
just
I'm
a
sorry,
d20.
Barb, I tried.
Roll 1 d20. No modifiers, just roll a single d20. If you roll 11 or higher, you do a...
Well, she can click the death save button.
Oh yeah, there's a
that.
death save button.
Where?
In your character
Eepee.
thing.
Under
Yeah,
your
in
breath
the
weapon.
character.
By the
Under
merc.
character sheet under your breath weapon.
Just normal? Or
Yeah, normal death save.
Oh.
Oh wait!
She makes it.
Yeah, I was like, isn't it 10 or higher?
It's 10 or higher. So
Oh.
under your...
Do you love
Wait.
how someone knows what number
Oh.
it is off the top of your head? Guess you played a wizard last time.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
have succeeded one of your death saves. If you succeed 2 more times without outside help, you return to consciousness. But right now you're at 1 save of 3.
Cool.
And that brings us to, because you're still unconscious, back up to the Spectre.
Uh-oh.
What does the Spectre do, Tech
What
Bug?
does the Spectre do, Tech Bug?
oh Lord.
Ooh.
What is this roll? No!
That is a hit.
You
Like
thought-
you thought.
Wait, who is he fighting?
You.
Me?
You.
What
Oh, he
the-
closed the door. Roll saving throw.
Why?
Mhm.
He didn't
Click
hit me
on-
though. I mean,
He
yeah, he
rolled a
hit me,
17.
but
Yeah,
like,
he did hit you, so
yeah, he hit me, but doesn't he have to roll for damage?
you have to roll
No,
your
he
saving
rolls it
throw
after.
first.
Oh my god. I just pressed death save.
You click
I
the
appreciate
saving
the
throw
thot,
button
creature
in
man. I
the
appreciate the
live
thought.
stream, and it will roll for your
Oh, okay,
character.
okay, okay. Oh my god. Come on.
They don't call this-
Nice.
Oh my god.
Let's
But
go,
will
y'all.
it matter? No, it won't.
It
Wait,
kinda
that
matters.
doesn't-
Literally,
It kinda
literally,
matters.
LOL.
It kind of matters, but it kind of doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Wait, I thought it wouldn't.
No,
hit
it
me.
does damage, but there's a different effect if you don't hit the con save, like what's happening to Barm right now.
So now what?
So you are knocked unconscious
Again?
because you are brought to 0 HP.
Damn it! I knew I shouldn't have gone in there.
Quit trying to make friends with everything.
The 3 remaining members see Gwyn collapse in the doorway near Barum as the ghost draws life force from Gwyn's body
Last word is.
as well. Unlike Barum, however,
But at least
Gwyn
they're together.
looks like she is completely drained of energy, but there's still like movement. She kind of sags.
Don't you
to the
stay at
ground
1
funny.
HP or no?
No, it goes to 0.
Okay,
I'm-
I thought.
Yeah, it goes
She's
to
still
0.
I'm
Life spark.
I'm
All right, so Gwyn is knocked out. Barum is knocked out. That means we're back up to.
It was the nice thing to
Crane.
do.
Do you have a fire attack?
Dagger. He's
I'm
gonna
gonna just
start-
stab it. Mmm.
They don't call this the death house for nothing.
No, I don't think
Rex, everybody look at Rex's face. Rex's face is the you guys tried to reason with the ghost face right now.
This
You
is
know-
I'm upset with
this is
myself
IGN
because you guys took me
campaign. You know what
seriously
we're
when
dealing
I
with,
said.
and I am trying not to say anything to give anything
You're
away.
just out to murder us.
I mean, I gotta dodge.
This is gonna be the hardest game
Alright,
of Rex's
so-
life.
So I'm just gonna have to do a ray of frost.
All right.
Wizard, do
Roll
you
the
have
attack.
any healing spells? Damn.
He's not a
Fucking
wizard of
wizard.
life.
I'm not a
that
wizard.
anybody knows that.
Yeah, I
but-
guess.
He's a wizard of life, just a different sort of life.
Ooh, barely hits.
Ho ho ho. Okay.
11 AC.
Oh,
Okay.
Well,
the bolt
Nice.
strikes, and it seems like it would barely be functional. That cold and death magic. Nobody heard me say death magic. The damage you had been hitting it with previously all seems to have not done as much job as it should have. This bolt strikes true and shatters within the ghost form.
just a thing to correct you. Ray of frost isn't necromancy.
Right, but you had used something that did necrotic
Shut
damage
up!
earlier.
Shut up!
But
Shut up! Shut up!
at any rate,
Shut up!
the ice shatters inside the specter, and with a final howl, the energy swirls and then vanishes. The creature is vanquished.
Ooh.
Now what does
Barham
happen
and
to Barham
Gwyn
and me?
lie on the floor.
No!
What do the three remaining people do?
Hello. Help me.
There's no sound coming from Gwyn
I'm going to
because she's unconscious.
I'm going to examine Barum.
Okay, make a
Okay.
medicine check.
Medicine. Where's medicine?
Because
There it
I
is.
need
Ooh,
to
I've trained
delay
it.
as long as possible. I mean,
Nice. Dang.
Damn.
Whoa.
There goes that delay.
As a
wow.
fellow dragonborn, I know this one's anatomy.
The Dr. Jekyll
Oh
over
my
here
God.
is coming out.
Quickly, we must stroke the genitalia to get the blood pumping
Oh
again.
god. No.
You must raise the tail.
That is when
So-
the Dragonborn's reset switches.
Mithras, you examine Baram's body and condition. You are actually somewhat familiar with this because you have dealt with fell magic before in your quest for the undying, the unconquered sun. And you realize that Baram is close to death. It is no ordinary just knockout kind of thing. This is like he was almost slain where he stood. And the specter's disappearance actually seems to have done something because as you're examining, you realize that very faintly his heart is starting to beat again. But it looks like something permanent has happened. There is some constitution, there's some part of their body that has been robbed of them for now. They seem weaker than before.
He took the thyroid.
You may be able to bring them back from unconsciousness right now, and if with your critical medicine check, you could try to stabilize them right now. But
Yeah.
okay,
Does anyone have a medicine kit? Or is there a medicine chest somewhere around this house? These two will die soon if not treated.
Why am I looking in my inventory? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, speaking now that I think about it, I'm going to check the druid for herbs.
He's like, wait a second.
Rubbish in my thing.
all right,
while
you can
I
go
am
ahead and make an
laying.
investigation check on the druid. Meanwhile, Crane.
Mithras is just like found it.
Found it immediately. We're good.
She
What's
just
in your
literally had it in her hair.
I mean, yeah,
she just
that's
had it
on
braided
point.
into her hair. What
That's
the
on
heck?
point.
So, Gwyn has a dagger, a Staff of the Frog, leather armor, a
Staff
Monster
of the
Hunter's
Frog.
pack, which has a chest, a crowbar, a hammer, 3 wooden stakes, a holy symbol, a flask of holy water, a set of manacles, a steel mirror, a flask of oil, tinderbox, and 3 torches. And she also has 1 singular silver piece of money.
Please don't steal
She
my
poor.
That's what she has because you crit succeeded on your investigation check.
It's the only
I'm,
thing he gave me, Rex, I swear.
I fear I may
So she has nothing of use.
I fear I may need
Except for
to
the whole lot.
be kinder to her. She seems to be in a rough place.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
Quick, we must search the house for medicines.
Okay. Where would be? Can Crane open up the door near Andril and just start?
Yes, should be.
Oh,
Okay.
Go for it, Crane.
use
Okay.
too many fire spells,
Oh.
huh?
That is the
Can't even talk.
outer
Gwen,
balcony.
can't even talk.
Oh, the balcony. Interesting.
It is, you can see the outside of the house. Once you, if you walk past this door, you are actually outside the house. But instead of being able to see the sky or the environs, the fog has pressed in so close and is so thick, you can not see more than maybe 10, 15 feet in any direction.
Ooh.
Okay. Gonna
This
just
should
close
be in
that
the
door.
center of town, but okay, you just close it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna close it.
All right. Lock
Nothing
it back up.
helpful out there.
Yeah, nothing of
Can
particular
I
note
just
out there.
search the room that we're in currently for anything?
Sure, you can make another investigation check if you would like.
Okay. Would it be investigation? Oh, yeah, it would be.
It would be investigation to examine. Andril, what are you doing other than weeping over the body of your fallen comrade?
Both of us are important. Oh man.
I will investigate this room.
The one out there?
Yeah.
Where'd you go? Your body. Or, sorry, where?
Where's your body?
He's,
Oh, there it
he's
goes.
near the.
Okay. Alright, this appears to be a storage closet. This chamber has, I'm trying to find the number.
Oops.
It likes to lose the number. There's rotted sheets, moldy bars of soap on the shelves, and there is nothing much of note here except for a broom that is strangely free of cobwebbing and any kind of sign of rot propped up in the corner. Nothing else of particular note in here.
Nothing good.
True craftsmanship.
Stop staring at the broom and
He's just like.
find some medicine, damn it!
Meanwhile,
As-
you can just see the blood pooling out from underneath the door.
As
far
Andril
up.
makes his way inside the closet
Ooh.
towards the broom, he's looking around trying to find some kind of medicine,
of Barham
anything that could
appears.
help his friend out, when suddenly...
Uh-oh.
No, not a win.
Suddenly it's never good.
The broom.
Wait,
Initiative, Andril!
Wait, the broom?
the broom?
It's an animated broom!
3 of us are gonna die right here.
The rest of you don't know this is happening. This is Andril and the broom.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Andrew,
lord.
Just
please
having.
Slice
Can we
the
just
broom
start?
in half.
Wait, somebody start playing the Duel of Fates just right now.
Oh my god. You're right, Beth. It was a special broom.
I need to reset the encounter. I will do that.
Ooh, in
Alright,
the medicine
can you,
cabinet downstairs.
Can you make an initiative roll now, Andrew?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
wait, sorry, the game's paused. I can unpause it. Nobody move.
I
still
can't. Oh, yes, I can. I just want to see
It
what's
should
over
only be,
here.
It
Oh,
should only be Andril who can make the roll.
Ooh.
Oh,
I
there it is.
can-
Okay,
that apparently.
and then private roll.
thank you, Cooch Man. Thank you. Thank you for getting me.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
Okay. The broom will go first. It will attack.
Is that one DMCA free? If it is, then I can play that.
Real quick, so I know what to roll. For some reason, the compendium. for
Otherwise,
this
I don't want to
one,
get
doesn't
DMCA.
like
So if
it
you
as
want to check
much.
and see if that's DMCA free or copyright free, then I can play it.
I got it already.
Oh, you found it?
Oh, it's flying sword. Never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say. For some reason, the compendium doesn't have this one in particular. So let me.
And then the broom pulls out a sword.
That's what I thought happened.
Ugh.
Does an
Oh, I
8
know
hit
that.
you, Andril?
What?
Does an 8 hit you, Andril?
I don't know what that means, sir.
So you need to look at your armor class and see
Yes,
if it
16.
ties. It exceeds it? What? It shouldn't.
It's 16.
Oh, I
Oh,
said
it's 16.
AC.
Okay, so that does not hit. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. It swings wildly in the room at you, battering all about you, but it doesn't seem to make any actual connection and actually damage you. And that brings us to your turn, Andril.
Indeed.
It's like some fucking Fantasia shit.
I need to just play it.
Hey, don't steal that
So I
from
just
my
looked it up.
chat.
It does not look
Tech
like that
bug.
is DMCA free,
Well,
but I can play
Okay.
some other music if
Yeah.
you would like.
When my first attack is just, I do advantage or just
Let me
normal?
see. Let's see what
You
we
do
got.
not have advantage now because the
Okay.
creature is not flanked,
Okay,
and
that's all I wanted to
you
know.
do not have surprise.
Wasn't sure exactly how that worked.
No rogue things for you this time. However, you're
Oh
just
my
gonna
God.
crit again and just ruin the entire thing. Just go ahead.
He's like, I had this all planned out.
I roll critical hit, correct?
Yes, you roll 2d6
Oh.
instead of 1d6. All right. Cool.
Cool. Heck yeah.
That didn't go as he had planned.
Are you going to do anything else, Andril?
Yep.
What are you gonna do?
Attack again.
All right, hit it again.
He's like, I hate brooms.
Just like I'm not in the mood right now.
I hit again.
You hit again. You roll
Okay.
normal damage this time.
This room's gonna get
I was
fucked up.
bruised by the broom.
All right.
My
The
mother made me
broom-
sweep all day long.
The broom is in pieces, but it's still flying. Do you have
Oh,
anything else you would like
Sir.
to do?
No.
duck and cover.
Alright. Broom's
Broom
turn.
lead. Broom, broom.
All right, it hits.
Meanwhile, Mithras is just cradling Barham's head, just like,
Both of
"Please,
the
sir,
dead
please,
bodies just like.
please."
You take 6 bludgeoning damage, AC. You can apply that to your HP. As the broom is smacking you more fiercely now, attempting to cling to its life. And it swings again, but misses this time. And that brings us back to your turn again, AC. After you take your 6 damage.
I did do that.
Alright, perfect.
Attack.
Get a broom. Get that broom.
Get that broom.
Smack it. Smack it.
Get that.
I smacked it with a sword, but it didn't work, so I smacked it with
You
another
miss.
sword.
Ooh, get the broom.
Get the
So
broom.
cold.
Get the broom. Roll again.
Oh.
Yeah, DMCA is a butt.
You miss again.
Oh no.
This room is
Uh-oh.
You still have your bonus action and your movement.
possessed by a
Went to
mother,
bring the
apparently.
flame. Heavy flame.
Heavy flame.
So what
I'm glad
would
you're
be my
vibing,
bonus
glad you're
action
vibing.
exactly?
Screaming for help.
No, I don't scream.
He's gonna die with
Oh,
brooms
sorry.
sticking
Actually,
out
you
of his
don't have
eye.
a bonus action because
He's
you
a
attacked with your
rogue.
offhand. You have movement.
Oh, yeah.
But if you try to leave melee contact, it will make an opportunity attack. Just
Yeah.
one, though.
I'll just end my turn.
Okay. The other 2 characters roll perception checks while the broom attacks.
Okay. I'm sitting here like, I'm in the room, do I not hear the
The broom pieces are just flying against the wall. You're like, hey,
Like, what the crap?
What's going on over there?
Meanwhile, Andrel's grunting just like, ooh. Ah. And there's just a Are we just blind to everything that's happening in
Well
the other?
said.
Apparently.
So, the 2 of you are trying to find a potion, trying to get something together. Mithras is still trying to take care of Barum and Gwyn together now. Determines that Gwyn is only unconscious, as opposed to Barum's state, which is more close to death.
R.I.P.
Meanwhile, Crane has finished examining the balcony, has determined that there's nothing of worth in here, and becomes aware of a sound of really loud, like thwacking sounds, like something heavy hitting flesh. There's suddenly the sound of a body hitting the floor,
Fuck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
and then silence.
Oh no.
Are you fucking
As-
kidding?
As the broom has brought Andrew down.
I fucking
Oh,
told
no.
you.
And now it's quiet.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Crane, you're right there!
I fucking told you that
Okay,
was
can
gonna
I-
happen.
Everybody,
Can I? Oh,
is there anybody around who can hear my voice?
Oh my God.
Yes, I'm here, Mithras.
What has
I
happened
think
to our fellow?
it
the
seems
roguish
as though
fellow?
something might have happened. I think I'm going to quickly investigate.
All right, go ahead and investigate, Crane.
Alright, so I guess oh gosh.
This is going very
guys.
badly.
Going not great today.
You enter
so-
back onto the main balcony at the top of the stairs, and as you walk out, you become aware of the door immediately to your left that is open. Andrew's body is face down on the ground in the closet, and there's nothing else weird about the room at all, except there's a broom that's like weirdly not dusty, just sitting in the corner, not doing anything.
No. The room will have another victim.
Oh no.
Andrew needs your help. He's down.
Yes,
something's
but
wrong.
I'm very cautious.
Oh my
I'm
God.
going to see if Andrew will respond to me shouting to him.
Watch out, it might be a vampire broom.
It might be.
Go ahead, yell at Andrew.
Andrew, you seem to be in a bit of a rough shape. Did you trip?
He is unconscious.
I'm gonna yell back to
Unconscious.
Mithras. It seems one of our companions has decided to pass out in a cupboard over here.
He's taking a nap.
Our companions are dropping like flies.
I am not of the greatest constitution myself. I fear this might not be the greatest of ideas for me to walk
Very well.
in here.
Watch these two. They are the closest to death. I will see what I can do.
I grabbed the board.
I grabbed the boar.
Grab the
I
ball.
dragged the boar out of the room.
I'm going to.
Meanwhile, the
Don't
broom.
touch me.
Who is there,
Don't
Jonathan?
touch me.
Who's that, Jonathan?
Let's show how we doing it the old
I'm
days.
going to walk
I'll
Up
put
to
the boy on the bed.
Okay.
up to Andrew, and I'm gonna stoop down to try to pick him up.
Okay, go ahead and make a. Well,
Scoop.
do you happen to
I'm
know
gonna-
your
I'm
carry
gonna-
capacity? I was gonna say, just so we don't have to make a strength check here.
I forget what the carry capacity ruling is.
What is your strength? Let me just look at that. I should be able to tell just by looking.
It's
Oh, you got a 16 strength.
Good. Don't bother.
You lift
He
and
needs
pretty
inventory.
easily over your shoulder.
yeah, strength multiplied by 15. So yeah, I think I'm good.
Strong boy.
So I'm gonna I forget what they call it, the army medical carry.
Mhm.
Where you
Fireman
just kind of
carry.
rolling over your shoulder.
Excuse
Yeah,
Fireman
me?
carry.
yeah. So I'm gonna pick him up and I'm gonna take him to the other two.
Okay.
3 bodies.
3 bodies in a nursery.
There are
It's
now
on
3
the
unconscious
floor.
bodies.
There's a
Actually, I'm
dragonborn,
not
a
gonna
druid, and a rogue, and a
I'm not gonna pin down-
nursery.
Quite yet. I'm gonna say we should put them in the bed.
All of us?
They will be comfortable there.
Put them in the bed.
Not dead, see?
The boy
So
on the
I-
bed.
And Frog is also dead.
You know why?
And AC is
Rogue on
also
the bed.
dead.
Put the rogue on the
Yeah,
bed.
yeah,
Put the dragonborn on the bed.
Huh?
You know why?
We're all
Everyone goes on the
dead.
bed.
Because I'm a
All on the bed now.
Yeah, that's why.
And then I'm going to go back.
What a
in-
slumber party.
Wait, what is in here? Anyways, I go back to this room. What is in here?
Just the crib with the now
the
nothing wearing
closet. With the,
No,
the
I was
closet
talking
with
about the
broom.
broom.
Oh, the broom? Here, let me.
I go back to it and I'm gonna look at it.
There we go.
The
Trying to get
closet,
across.
or I mean the sleepover time.
Let me read this again. Rotted sheets and moldy bars of soap sit on the shelves, and there is a oddly untouched, undusty in the far corner.
Did it? Okay, so not metagaming here. I obviously wouldn't know this. Did the broom reassemble itself just for me as a player, or is it clear that it's been shattered into pieces?
There's weird cut marks all over it, like somebody's been stabbing the shit out of this.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is wrong with this broom?
Does the broom have blood on it?
No, it doesn't, because it's just bludgeoning damage, so it's only beat the shit out of Andril. There's no, like, blood.
I'm sorry, but even getting bludgeoned, there will be blood.
That's true. Maybe
Room is
maybe
a
a
little
little
odd.
speckles.
I
This
mean,
is like, oh,
in
yeah,
a for a normal bludgeoning. I mean, this is obviously supernatural, so.
Yeah. But Andril himself, when you picked him up, you noticed he was like covered in bruises. There were like big.
He's been beaten up.
Broom-shaped bruises.
Yeah.
Sacred flame! Catch the broom on fire!
Broom.
Burn the broom to the crisp.
Given that there is literally nothing else in the room, and the broom is the only thing that looks suspicious,
That's fair.
I'd
That's
like
fair.
to burn the broom.
He's just like, this seems like a creature of darkness.
Dexterity. Just for saying the broom doesn't notice and it just catches
Creepy ass
fire.
broom.
It's just like Bolton
Oh.
Bird. Burn the broom.
Burn the broom.
All right, roll a
What?
d8, Rex.
Burn the broom.
Okay. You set fire to the broom, realizing that this is the only thing that is moving, doing much of, or not moving, but the only thing that has any activity on it. Odd cuts and hacks made into the app.
Paranormal broom.
As the broom catches fire, it rises in the air sharply for a moment and then dook, dook, falls to the ground.
Paranormal broomtivity.
I say he should earn a title, Broom Burner.
Yeah.
Broom burner.
3 people are unconscious. 2 monsters are dead.
I
And the rest of
have-
the floor is unexplored.
I have
We're gonna have
look
to
for something.
explore some of the other,
Yeah.
like,
Oops.
At
We
this
will have-
point, I need the
Mythros,
other
what
3
did you have?
characters to make death saves.
Me?
Andril, Gwyn, and Barum.
uh-oh.
Okay. Where do we do that at?
You
Just,
click the
Oh.
death save button.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yes.
I will address that in a
Damn,
second.
nice,
Barum
Barum.
is
Nice.
alive.
on your character sheet, on the
Yeah.
right-hand side under attributes, there's a button that says death saves. You can click that and it will roll it for you.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Okay.
No, sorry,
Barum.
Barum, you succeeded yours. I'm gonna get to your result here in a second.
Oh,
Nice.
they're all just raising up themselves. They're literally just
All of a
like,
sudden just-
oh,
Out the undead house.
like, coming up like stones.
it's the bed. The bed has power.
That is magical.
I told you.
Oh my god.
So what
but you-
happens? What happens is, Barum and Gwyn, yes, they both finally open their eyes. You guys have stabilized. You have 1 HP, and for Barum in particular, you feel this isn't just like you've been beaten up or you've been attacked or hurt. You feel like you are aged.
Oh, I got
70 years.
full health now.
Oh.
Oh.
You have 1 HP maximum.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh my
The
god.
life has been drained from you by the specter, and you feel like you're going to need professional restorative services in order to get anything back. You need some kind of examination, magical examination, to get rid of whatever is keeping your life force drained after the specter had done whatever it did to you.
Jesus.
Guys, I don't
Gwyn
feel so
managed
good.
to succeed her con save, so she has 1 HP, but she keeps her max HP. But she's also exhausted still from coming up before. And Barum, you also have 1 point of exhaustion, which is something you can track on your exhaustion under death saves. Just put a 1 there.
What?
Andril remains knocked out, broom whacked.
Fair, it just happened. It just happened.
Mithras, if you want to continue and try to find something to help Andrew, I think I will see to our companions.
That would be wisest, I think.
Ray, don't touch me.
I
Great.
ain't touching you.
Don't touch
Come
me.
closer.
So I'm gonna carry on. while-
Damn you for suggesting I sing.
Forgive me, I did not think you would try to sing a lullaby to
Literally
an enraged
one-
mother.
One action knocked out 2 people, and then
It's
you kind of semi.
not my fault. I thought of it as a joke in my head, and the gods compelled me to sing it.
To examine.
God.
This is just a quick question.
Sure, go ahead, Craig.
Would I be able to use Arcana to examine Barum?
Yeah, you could use Arcana because it does seem to be a magical malady as opposed to a physical malady.
Okay.
Make your Arcana check. Meanwhile, Gwen, is there anything you wanted to say since you're awake too, or do we want to go to Mithras?
Can I do things?
Yeah, you're up. You're conscious.
You're good.
Can I cast Healing Word on myself?
If you have the spell slots.
Yes.
It's yes, I do.
Okay.
Wait, how do I tell?
I think you've only burned 1 because you tried to use Healing Word on Barum earlier.
Oh yeah, and it didn't work.
And you
Okay.
should have 1 more slot remaining.
Okay. So yes, I cast Healing Word on myself.
I'm glad. I'm glad
Gotta
that
get
you
healed
I don't
Alright,
are
so you've got
enjoying the
a Arcana
content.
check. Go ahead and roll the healing. Mithras, where do you head to first? You can
Just
move your
say that
character
you
around.
cast
You're-
Supernova.
I'm
Oh
heading
goodness.
down to the end of the hallway. I come down here to these 2 rooms, and I'm going to
This-
assume that if there's anything, it's going to be on the inside. Go ahead.
I was going to just say this is a double door here that seems to be sumptuously appointed quite nicely. This smaller door here is a little bit less intimidating in appearance.
I'm going to go for the smaller door, assuming that if there's any kind of medicines, they're probably not going to be in a grandiose bedroom.
Okay,
I do have a question.
sure.
I think it was on the first floor. I don't remember. I had found a key in a desk. Have we found what that goes to yet?
Not yet,
Okay. Just wondering. I didn't want to forget about it.
for sure. You do have a key. Haven't found where it goes to quite yet.
Okay.
Nothing is locked.
Careful,
Opening
if
it.
Mithras decides to examine you, he'll find everything in your pockets.
Opening
Right.
this door here, Mithras, you
Which
take
door?
sight of a.
Oh, I'm
you
not
can't see it,
Mithras.
but it's
Just
over here,
kidding.
yeah. Let's see if I can find the number.
Ray,
real
did
quick.
you allow Mithras to go through my things?
I
You can
wobble.
hear water dripping in this room. Entering this room, the mold stench is what hits you
Barum, don't
first.
move. I'm not done examining you.
The tub in here has been completely overgrown over
I-
the edges
I
with
need
a
help
dark black
getting in bed.
moss. There are hand towels hanging from a rod that seems to have once been embroidered with some golden windmills, but they are now tattered rags. This appears to have been a place where rain would have gathered on the roof and channeled down and formed in the tub or in the sink nearby. It's like a bathroom, more or less. The water is now just gently dripping out of the spigot, and there doesn't seem to be a lot else going on in here other than a tub of moss, a furnace for keeping warm, and a sink of sorts. There's not a lot of storage. in here.
Perception.
Oh, go ahead.
You said roll perception, so I shall roll perception.
Okay, you do look inside the tub with you notice that there's still a layer of water, under the moss, and you see the moss start to kind of like part aside, and there's a woman laying in there, just under the water, and eyes are closed. She looks dead, and her arms are crossed over. She's just laying under the water, and you happen to notice lock eyes with her. And she opens her eyes really quick, and you jump back and blink, and in the blink she's disappeared.
I'm sacred flaming the tub.
Ugh. He's just like, sacred flame it!
He's like, I'm not
At the end of
taking any
this, he's gonna be like,
chances.
after we leave the house, he's like, alright, I say we burn the house.
My chat wants to
That
know
one
if she
was
fought
hot.
once
Yes.
again. Oh,
Oh,
Woman of the tub,
Confirm.
what is your wisdom?
thick.
senpai
The
of the
sacred
lake.
flame strikes
But it's
the
hot in
tub
like
water.
it's hot in like that movie what that guy made with
That milk
the
way?
thing that's in the water.
Oh, Shape of Water.
Yeah, yeah, it's like that kind of hot. Where
Are you
it's
talking
like,
about the
oh, gosh.
Guillermo del Toro?
Hell yeah.
it's like that kind of hot where you're like,
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We out here.
If
All
I'm
the
stuck here
monster
forever,
lovers are just
you
like,
know,
oh.
We're like,
the sacred flame hits the water and causes a brief bout of steam to form. The
Sizzle.
image is gone. The mold smolders for a moment, leaving an even
Ew.
worse stench in
Oh.
the air.
Oh.
And
It has been cleansed.
that's it.
Can I roll? What would I guess? Would it be nature to see if any of these have medicinal properties?
The mold? Sure, nature.
That you,
Mold,
Yes.
mold,
that
moss.
you just vaporized.
Yeah.
mold is
Roll for
good,
that.
dude. Mold is good sometimes. You never know.
Sometimes.
Sometimes mold is good.
Oh.
Oh, well.
Uh-oh.
You
If
came in.
if you
It looks
take
like
the
some
mold
spores.
and perhaps grind it in a pestle, get it down to a paste, it would almost certainly be exactly what they need.
Yes.
You've heard of the medicinal properties of tub mold before.
Oh,
Mmm, tub mold, tasty.
Perhaps the druid will know what to do with this.
This is where they came from. Billy
I'm
City,
going
right?
to scrape some off the tub.
Alright?
I'm going to come running
Bring it to
back.
me.
Guys, I found some tub mold.
Get away from me.
Mithras, you seem to have returned quickly. What is it you have found?
I have mold. Perhaps the druid can do something with it.
This is incredible.
Mold?
Mold, you say?
Go ahead
I
and roll
have-
nature yourself, Druid.
Alright. I haven't trained, so.
Mithras has a little bundle
Wait.
of fuzzy, stinky black mold in his hand.
He's just like, hey.
I'm looking at it like, do I roll for advantage since I have it trained or no?
No, you just
Then- oh,
Yes.
yes, advantage?
Sure, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
then I should have rolled the Arcana.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Wait, I don't know how this works. with
Nice.
checks, actually.
I know exactly what this mold is. It is the most deadly toxic.
Oh,
Gwyn,
does it
Black
just take the
hole.
highest?
Yeah, it takes the highest with advantage.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Gwyn, you look at the mold, and
Yeah.
you pretty quickly come to the conclusion that if any of you eat this, you will die.
Right, that's just- You're like, why'd you bring
It was a
this
good
up, mold?
attempt, Mithras.
Mithras,
Thank you for your help.
I don't
Um.
know about this mold. It's looking pretty nasty. We should probably, you should
You
probably
also
put that
notice-
down.
You also notice that it's like smoldering.
Yeah, there's like a
Um.
little wisp of smoke.
Mithras, maybe you should get rid of that.
Mithras, Mithras,
You weren't smoking this, were
two
you?
of your people are awake. One of them isn't.
Yes.
Maybe the smell of the mold.
Oh, I could have cast
Burning
healing
and
word on
hideous.
Andrew, couldn't I?
Yeah, you could have.
Sniff it.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Andrew.
Maybe
I'm
it'll act
going-
like smelling salts.
I'm going to look at the druid and be like, so far your druidic abilities have not been have not been
Plant.
convincing.
It's you asked me. You asked me.
Yes, but I'm
for
suddenly left
my-
without.
As for my advice, then is like, nah.
I'm going to. I'm going to. I don't know, DM, if you'll make this possible.
What is
Cast a small amount of sacred flame upon the mold and wave it underneath Andro like it's some
Done.
kind of incense.
that? Incense burning.
Done. Roll.
Oh
Alright,
my god.
Andril, roll a
Roll.
death save. No, roll Roll a death save, Andril.
Barum with his
Bro.
staff wobbles over the corner so he doesn't smell the toxic mold.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
That's two that he's succeeded so far.
The sacred flame strikes the bundle of moss, and the air becomes filled with a pungent odor of death itself. Something
Oh, no.
died in this room, rotted here, was left untouched for 100 years, and whatever was left of it is what he is burning in his hand right
Oh.
now. And the black smoke gathers
Stank.
at the roof like a thin tar-like substance. And there is the hideous smell that strikes all of your senses. As you do so,
Stop casting things. Stop
Andril,
it.
what's the thaumaturgy for, Crane?
I'm going to
Oh,
cast
it's
not
thaumaturgy on my voice to make it louder. While I'm
my
waving it under, I'm going to say, "The unconquered sun beckons thee
The
back
voice
to
of
its
God.
A
The voice of
booming
God is
voice
asking you to
rings
smell
out.
this mold. Please.
Oh my
Meanwhile,
god.
Crane is just sitting there very concerned.
me and Crane
I'm
are
sorry,
like,
Coochie Man. Would you like a rice
Really?
cake?
Andril has succeeded on his next death save, and that brings him to 2 out of 3. So Andril is stirring with a scowl kind of forming on his face, but isn't quite brought to
He's
full
like-
consciousness yet.
Like, ugh.
Barum, why are you in the corner?
yucky.
I don't want to smell that.
I think it's working. The druid was wrong again.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, you were right about one thing, Miss Ross. It definitely has the smell to waken the dead.
Yeah. Or kill someone.
Perhaps I should study its properties at some
No. You shouldn't do that, Crane. No.
I'm just gonna keep waving it and chanting at him.
All right.
until he
Oh my
comes to.
god.
Andril, make one more death save.
Possibly.
I would give you one. I would.
Oh,
Oh no.
As the odor begins to fill the room and
Thickening.
completely permeate the area, Andril goes from stirring slightly to fading away. Fading away. His heart beats
That's
fainter.
cool.
The smoke is filling his lungs. Yes, sir.
Question.
Yeah.
Because I think whenever we did like a testing,
Mhm.
I died, remember? So it has 2 fails on there.
Okay.
So is that like an issue or not?
Yeah, I mean, it would be if it was from previously. Do you mean there were strikes from before?
Yeah, like whenever we were testing.
yeah, because he in
Sorry,
the
okay.
mock battle, remember, he died.
I see. All right.
Or he was dead.
So he is at two successful saves, 1 not successful save. But that's what I'm describing. When he's getting pulled back, it seems like that it's not working anymore, and he needs something else.
Does not seem
Actually,
properties keep long.
check
Find
something.
water.
Find water.
I wish I had anything that could do anything right now.
Yeah, you mean perhaps you being able to heal him?
Like a healing word.
I
for
have
example.
a water skin.
Give him some water. He might need it.
So I
He needs water to wash down the
Spotted.
smoke that he just inhaled.
exactly.
right. Can you put the flaming
Wait.
mold away?
Yeah. While I'm doing this,
Uh,
I forgot. I do have something I can do.
oh no.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
Gwen, open a window first.
I'm going to
You
touch
can if you
him
want to.
I'm
Oh,
opening
okay.
a window.
on your next. Wait, does that work for death throws or just saving? Like, does
I
death
think
throw
it's-
count as a saving throw?
I don't think a death throw counts as a saving throw.
Damn.
Aw,
Well, I'm gonna touch him anyways, and he's gonna glow with holy light.
cool.
Gwyn, do you open a window?
Yes, I opened the window.
You open a window on this nursemaid's suite, and you are greeted with the close mist wall that has formed around the house. limiting your visibility to only about 5-10 feet out from the house itself. But some of the
Fine.
black smoke gets whisked away
That's-
and disappears into the gray.
That's what needs to happen.
Some of the stench is gone.
Wham! The window slammed shut. Do not let the
No.
holy smoke flee.
Oh,
What the
fuck!
Mithras!
Closes the door.
Mithras, no! Mithras, you don't understand. That stench is the smell of death, not of light and saving.
It is
Would
what is
anybody
healing
else-
him.
Would anybody else like to examine or help Andril? Medicine check, examine for other items, anything.
Is there? What do you mean medicine check?
There's
You
a
can make a
medicine check.
Yeah.
Anybody
your
with
skill.
wisdom?
I'll do a medicine check.
mean,
I don't
I
have
can do
it.
that
That's.
too.
Wait, didn't
Oh, wait.
Crane do arcane?
I have +2. What
I
do you
did an
have?
Arcana,
Arcana?
but I didn't do an advantage on it because I do actually have it as one of my perks or whatever.
You have it trained, and that just means you add your proficiency to it. It doesn't mean you have automatic advantage
okay.
on all the rolls.
Oh, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I
Well,
would
yeah,
like
I
to
did
do a
do a
medicine
roll
check.
on that.
I will address that. Actually, let me address that right
The
now while
advantage is
anybody who
special.
wants to makes their medicine checks.
I'll make a
With
medicine
your
check, too.
Arcana check, Crane, you come to the conclusion that this is a kind of malady that you might be familiar with, given your background. It seems that their health, their life,
That was good.
has been.
Yeah.
It seems that their life has been drained from their body.
No.
In sicknesses that you've dealt with like this before, the person is usually left feeling completely withered away, at least until they have had a period of bed rest, extended bed rest, to recuperate from this kind of wound, or not wound per se, but this
Wrong patient.
necrotic energy that has drawn out their life force. It's not something that
Maybe-
would go
maybe
away
you would
just
stumble
with a
across
healing
it.
spell in an instant, or that would be healed by, anything quick. It's something that's going to need attention later.
Gotcha.
And then you decide to perform a medical check on Andril, and you are quickly swatted aside by Gwyn, who is
Get outta here.
wondering, who's wondering what a knife, like a runic dagger, has to do with a health check that's poised over his heart.
Crane, we talked about this. We talked about this.
Sorry.
Stop. Put it away. Put it
I
away.
don't know how to check for a pulse. I have to check if there's blood.
No, you don't have to.
I didn't
Do
see
not
any bleeding,
slice
just these-
horizontally across the wrist. You
Just
don't
these
have to do
strange,
this.
just some strange bruises. I wanted to make sure that he was
No.
still.
I got it from here. Don't worry about it.
What if it was a vampire that stole his blood?
Nope. It's not gonna happen. Just let me do my thing.
Fine, I suppose that would be best.
All right. After examining Andrew for a moment, Gwyn comes to the diagnosis that Andrew has sustained many blows with a circular object to the face. Too many.
Blood
probably,
face
is what
trauma.
caused. As she is examining his head, trying to check to see if his skull is still intact, Andrew's eyes flutter open.
Hi.
Behold, the herbs have done their job.
My face is
The
just like
power of the unconquered.
I
While
don't.
Mithras is going off, my face is just in Angel's face, and I'm just like,
It's this beautiful moment where this Furbolg is leaned over with her hands around Andrew's glowing elven face. Because he's still glowing with the cleric energy. He's
I
got a
believe we
black
might be
eye.
interrupting something
One of
now.
them is swelling up a little bit. He can't really see out of it, but with his one good eye remaining, he's able to see his Furbolg savior once again leaned over him in the bed.
this is what it looks like. It was actually Mithras who
forget the
saved you
acrid-
this time. Don't worry.
Acrid black smoke.
Mithras is still doing the
Mithras is just in the
instant
back.
move.
This moment is all powerful.
The moss will
With
save
his
you.
voice just booming in the background.
Yeah, loudspeakers going on, windows opening and closing.
Joe said, ooh. Ooh, Andra,
going-
are you okay? Ooh.
I'm going to put the mold on the smoldering mold on the ground and stamp it out.
Okay, thank you.
More. I must get more. It seems to work wonders.
No.
And I'm going to run off to the bathroom to get more.
Perhaps
Lord.
someone should stop him.
Well, he obviously doesn't listen to the druid anymore, so y'all should.
I will go as I hobble using my staff as a cane.
Do you need an assistance?
I got it.
Okay.
I hurt.
And I'm gonna, as Barum starts to leave, I'm just going to tell her,
I
you're
hurt.
going to need a bit more assistance than a druid will be able to give.
I
Yeah,
hurt.
just a little.
All right.
I
the
heard
party has mostly
bone hurt
recovered.
disease.
Everybody is very injured, and you guys are left to explore the rest of the house.
God.
Let me clear the
How does
initiative.
his HP work?
Mithras.
HP.
Andrews.
Mithras.
What do you mean?
Where-
Oh, he's at 1 HP.
I don't think we need any
What is
more.
it, Arum?
I don't think. I think we're all good.
Oh, this isn't for now. This is for later. In case we have an emergency later.
So I found the magic mold.
I cleared the initiative tracker, so let me have all 5 of you make initiative rolls so we can do the order of events again.
Yes, Andra.
Did I tell
Do you
you
have a
there was
question?
hot girl in there?
There's no active combat encounter.
Why not? Oh, I cleared
Initiative?
it. There we go. All right, try again. Initiative.
Rolling initiative? Okay.
Correct. Make sure you're
There we
clicked on
go.
your token. 5 dice. Oh,
Andrew.
Andrew
Okay.
is alive and moving.
Andrew's like, I got 1 health, but let's go!
We have been rolling crits like crazy today.
Oh, it's okay,
Mm.
Ben.
Failed and
Mithras,
crit distances.
Mithras took care of the window for me earlier, so don't have to worry about
I'm
it.
sorry, Gucci man.
Andrew, what are you doing?
Let's go adventuring.
All right, where are you going?
Oh, let's go up here. Let's go up here.
Andrew, maybe Gwen is following after him rapidly. Maybe you should slow down.
All right. Is anybody else going up the stairs? I'm assuming,
I
Mithras,
will.
you've collected your mold. And you
No,
can-
he has not.
Have we finished exploring this floor? Sorry,
No, we haven't.
my mouth
I
was
don't
full.
know. Have you?
Yeah, that's a question for the
tracking.
party.
Have we checked this room right here?
Nothing.
Yes, that is just the balcony.
What about over
Andrew,
here?
you should stay behind everyone.
This room?
Because you're very
In
injured.
this room here, there is a smoldering broom, by the way.
This one? The one with the tiger
Oh,
rug?
Andrew, would you happen to know why there's a smoldering broom here?
Oh, that one.
Let me check it out.
In this one here.
I quickly catch up to Barum and I grab him by the shoulder and I say, maybe you should back up a little bit before we enter the next room. Don't make the same mistake as me, Barum.
But the bed looks so comfortable. I need to sit down.
It's okay. It's okay.
I need
Just
to
lean
sit
on
down.
Just lean on me. It's okay.
Barum,
I
if
am
you must,
strong.
Perhaps
I'm
you should
strong
use
druid.
the bedroom in the previous room we were in.
Yes. I'm a strong druid. Do not worry.
Andrew, you see that the broom, which so disrespectfully took advantage of you in that storage closet, is lying in a
I do not.
smoldering heap in the
I do
in the
not.
closet.
I'm just like to the broom.
Is there anything else in particular you would like to do?
No.
Stab.
Just stick to the
Alright.
back.
Next
Pocket
person,
mold.
you guys were talking about Crane. Is there anything you would like to do in particular? I know people said there's other rooms and stuff. We'll get to it. We're moving in the order tracker. Do you want to explore here, Crane?
I'm going to ask Mithras if he managed to collect as much mold as he wanted. Mithras, were you able to collect many fine specimens of that mold?
I'm gonna slop something into a pouch. I think this should do for the next couple of emergencies we might have.
Well, from the smell, I definitely find it interesting and quite fascinating. So, if you're willing to share with me at the end of our journey,
Don't do
I
it.
would very much like to examine it.
But
Don't
of course,
do it.
Promise.
you after all were the only one who is effective against that specter. I did not think such frostiness would be able to be effective against the undead.
Honestly, neither did I, but you know, you do what you must.
I would
Yeah.
suggest keeping it away from food. I do not think it should spoil our rations.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha.
But there is
Perhaps
plenty
not.
in the tub if you would like some.
I believe I'll allow you the
Oh.
pleasure of carrying it.
Wet pouch.
Very
Delicious.
good.
You seem to know how the most effective way of using it.
Apparently.
My
It
God,
makes
why are we so obsessed with freaking mold?
I
don't
know,
dude.
this turned into a mold session.
I don't want a mold. I don't want a mold.
Mithras
person.
and Crane are, well, mostly Mithras with verbal assistance from Crane for gathering enough mold samples. Gwyn and Barum, are you two exploring the larger room here?
I'm making Barum slow down a little bit, so Barum's like hopefully holding on to me, and I go first.
All right. Entering into this room, this appears to be the master bedroom, the area where the Lord and Lady would have dwelled.
That looks like a comfy bed.
Passing through the double doors, you see that there is a rotting tiger skin rug in front of the ashen
Barum's on the bed
fireplace.
already.
The four-poster bed curtains are hanging open, revealing yellowing sheets, while the wind outside is rattling a door that leads out onto another balcony in the corner up here. There is still obvious signs of decay and age that were not present on the first two floors, but it seems to be relatively unoccupied. There is a dining set here near the dumbwaiter in the corner where the servants would have sent up for the food. There is a old meal of indeterminate origin because it has rotted away and left only streaks of that
Oh,
black
tasty.
mold running down the table beside it, completely rotted away.
Ew.
There's
Together.
also down here at the bottom a chest that seems to have been for the lady in particular. It seems to have been a place where she kept her jewelry. There is a jewelry box that is sitting closed on the top, and there is a smaller mirror set up on the dresser.
Gwen, would you like some fancy jewelry? Yeah.
I have no need for it,
Look
Barum,
at-
but you
look
may
at-
look if you
Look
like.
at these beautiful jewels.
Do you
I'm
open
sure
the
they're
jewelry
beautiful.
box?
Yeah, I'm gonna open the jewelry box.
You open the jewelry box, and inside you find a 3 gold rings and a thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant.
Can
The
I?
jewelry box itself is made
Big
of
money.
silver and has gold filigree around it.
Can I?
These are all worth things. Money.
All worth.
Can I investigate the necklace? Like, if it has any importance, the pendant.
Sure. Go ahead and make an investigation check. While you're doing that, we're coming back up to Andrew and Crane
Oh.
and the rest of y'all. What are y'all doing in the
Can
room?
I do something really quick?
while they're looking-
Because
Yeah,
I didn't
sure,
really
Quinn.
do anything. Can I quietly put the draping cloth from the table over the food so that Mithras doesn't see the mold? Conceal mold.
Make a deception check
For real.
for how well you hide the mold.
Okay, okay.
And then in the
God.
meantime, Crane and Andrew, are you guys doing anything in particular in this room?
I'm gonna, or in the room that they're in.
Yeah, or wherever you would like to be.
I'm gonna move over to where Barum's at the jewelry,
Okay.
and kind of just, you know, look through it as well, just to see if there's anything
Okay.
of interest to me.
Go ahead and also make an investigation check for yourself. Andrew, are you doing anything in particular?
I would just say, like, looking around the room. That's about it.
All right, go ahead and make a perception check for yourself. All right, let's go look after the... Barum, you examine the necklace closely. and you come to the sound conclusion
They're wealthy.
that this would probably look nice on someone.
This would look lovely.
Gwen, do you want to wear this?
Also, you think it would probably be worth a fair amount of money. Probably more money than any of you have seen in a long time. Upwards, it was a very
judging
poor
me?
investigation roll, but I'm gonna say you definitely think this is worth more than 100 gold on its own.
Holy
Possibly
crap.
a lot more.
Holy crap.
Me thinking, me wanting to make some quick pocket change, you know.
All right,
Jacking
what do you do with the jewelry box and the jewels inside?
Was it just the pendant that was worth that much, or like just all of it together?
There's 3 gold rings that seem to be real gold, and like I said, the jewelry box itself is made of silver and would also be worth something.
How heavy is this jewelry box?
Not very heavy, maybe 2 or 3 pounds at the most.
Okay. Well, I guess after
not a-
after
it's not a
Crane
chunky
is
box.
done investigating it, because he was also looking at it, I
Mm-hmm.
I take it with me.
Okay.
You like slide a
Crane.
pocket.
Based on your investigation check, there doesn't appear to be any magical properties about the jewelry box or the contents of the shelf. It seems to simply be the contents of the lady's personal jewelry that she would have worn. If there's anything odd about it, it's that it's not odd, which is odd for a house that keeps manifesting eyeballs and bats and odd symbols everywhere. It looks like this jewelry is maybe something that was brought from off campus, so to speak, as in not crafted by someone who had these motifs in mind. There's no windmills, there's no symbols of death or pestilence on them, and for their very lack of oddity, they are strange here.
Okay.
Um,
And I'm just going to make a comment about basically that it's strange that it seems out of place, but then I'm just gonna move on.
and I did just realize, do we all need to roll perception checks for entering this
Yeah.
room?
You
'Cause
could go ahead and
Andrel
make it if you
did,
want.
but-
I was gonna say Andrel's just kind of milling around the room looking for anything in addition. I'll let Andrel kind of pass this around so we don't have like a whole roll of checks, because the only
Okay.
thing he notices, or that he's kind of noticing so
Get him
far,
on the phone.
Andrel, the thing you're starting to gather is, where are the people? Like, you saw 2 kids outside of the house who introduced themselves as Rose and Thorn. They said their brother should be here. There's no brother. You heard crying, but there wasn't actually a brother. There appears to have been a nursemaid at one point. She's a ghost now. Where are the parents?
She's a
Where's the
ghost.
monster? There hasn't even been a sound of a monster. Where's the basement? The kids said there was a
monster hit me in the
basement.
head.
Yeah, that's true. There was a monster there. But they said there were sounds coming from a basement. You guys haven't seen a basement. The dumbwaiter didn't lead anywhere. And all of these things are starting to sink into you.
Basement, basement, basement,
And
basement.
the only thing that you have to go on right now that you've examined the rest of this floor, is that secret doorway that was behind the mirror in the nursemaid's
Basement.
room. Other than that, it's still striking you as odd that this room and this floor has started to show such signs of decay, where the rest of the house was so clean. Were there servants cleaning? Were, like, the specter probably wasn't going around with a dusting mop, so who's keeping this place intact? And it's just
Broom.
deepening the mystery of
room
this
that
house to you.
Mithras
broom.
burned away.
Room is dusting every.
And then, with a deception check,
We're doing
so I
dinner.
will have Mithras make a perception check against the deception.
Gwen is just standing next to the table, like all cute, with her hands folded in front of her. I miss
She
you.
does almost cover the table, being
How
a
you
furbolg.
doing?
Oop.
Gwen,
Ah!
would you like a ring?
Mithras.
Sure.
You're not sure why, but
There you
I
go.
will. I will.
Gwyn is covering
Thank
the
you.
mold up. You probably have plenty though, right?
Oh yeah. I was harvesting the tub, man. I got
Okay.
enough.
Yeah, the tub mold is better than the table mold.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh yeah.
It's a fact.
Table mold is merely of rotten food.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Is there anything in here?
No. No mold. I
What about
promise.
this closet? Has anyone
May
gone in
have
this closet?
No.
Uh-oh.
We haven't.
Sort of.
I'm gonna lay down.
What's in here?
I'm gonna lay down. All right.
Ethel, what was the ring
Just
made
an
of?
old man.
There are 3 gold rings. So if you take a ring for yourself, so first of all, Barham, if you take the jewelry box, note that you have a silver jewelry box, 3 gold rings, and a platinum necklace with a topaz pendant.
Oh god. Oh
In your
god.
image.
If you
Oh,
give
God.
one of those away,
I gave
you
one
know,
away.
just make note. All right, so you have 2 gold rings, and now Gwen has 1 gold ring.
Yay.
Which number is this? Right there. There is no number. Oh, it's literally just wow. The door opens to reveal an empty, dust-choked closet.
Well, okay.
Nice.
Oh, this was disappointing.
Indeed, I was hoping there was
Perhaps-
something that was in there too.
Perhaps we should go back to the secret passage if
Wait,
you all
there's
are
the
done
door.
ransacking these people's belongings.
There's the door here, though.
And a door back here too. You
That's
all
the
did a
dumb
terrible
waiter.
job exploring
Crane.
this result.
Since I
opened-
also was looking at the jewelry, I see Barham just kind of like.
Happening.
Can I see him like shuffle over to?
Mm-hmm. Kind of
to
hobble
Gwen
like an
and
old
like
man.
hand
to
her
the-
a ring and be like, "Did he propose? Is he thinking about life in his old age?"
I never did get to settle down and have a family.
Please, it is simply a gift from the Dragonborn.
So, the door up top.
Do not be
leads-
jealous, Crane. No
The
need
door-
for jealousy
I
here.
believe your symptoms could be abated with a bit of help.
No need for jealousy.
The door up top leads to a balcony, smaller than the one by the nursery,
For sure.
but still has stained glass windows facing outward to illuminate the room. The fog is still pressed in tightly in this area. The door opposite, the one here, is the top of the dumbwaiter. So the food that would have been made in the kitchen that you explored downstairs would have been brought here and served to the Lord and Lady at their private dining room here. There's also a button up here connected to this dumbwaiter as well.
Push the button.
Who's gonna push the button?
Me and Barham were romantically on the balcony for a second, and Crane was suspicious of what's
We're both contemplating
I'm just sitting
life.
there watching this, going, I believe he's he's wanted to settle down in his old age.
It's making plans. I don't think we should press the button. I'm just saying.
Crane walks over and pushes the button out of curiosity.
In
Crane,
the
that's my
distance,
husband. How dare you? My
As you
fiance.
push the button, at first there's a momentary pause, and then you can hear coming from the stairs that you had emerged from a loud bell sound, followed by the sounds of feverish activity for a moment. There's steps, and there's chopping sounds, and there's sounds of cooking, a fire being lit.
Oh.
I do believe that someone might be preparing a meal for us.
That's so
Good.
nice.
I'm hungry.
I'm
There's-
hungry too.
There's a sudden shift in the dumbwaiter's weight, and the ropes begin to turn suddenly as something is being lifted up the pulley system with a creaking sound. The
Beautiful.
dumbwaiter appears before you and has rotten food, similar to the ones covered in mold on the table behind you on top of it.
Oh.
It seems like their chef could use some work. Perhaps I should have introduced them to mine. Mithras, though, it seems they've supplied some more mold for you.
Crane.
We
Crane.
have enough.
Crane. Something's moving on the food.
Ew.
Oh,
I'm out.
perception.
You don't need perception, it's just moving.
This is moving. Oh no.
Yep, something's moving.
Send it down.
The-
Send it down.
Maggots.
What appears to have been at one point the carcass of a chicken that has since seen better days and is mostly just bones
Oh,
protruding.
yuck.
A rat suddenly
Mm.
pops
Mm.
out of the wreckage and skitters away into the wall.
Quinn is like, wait, friend!
And it ain't Ratatouille, baby.
Remy, is that you?
You swear? Go ahead and make a perception check at this point, Crane.
Remy's my friend.
Oh, okay. It almost sounds like for a second the rat looked at you funny, but after just a momentary pause, it hops away and disappears out of sight.
You thought you heard him say, "Everybody can cook."
Everybody can cook. Crane quizzically looks at it and then is reminded of a fonder time of much better cooking
Of
and much better.
Doing the musical.
For sure. All right. For the sake of expediency, are y'all headed upstairs?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Let me drag everybody up there.
Thank
You can get your tokens and stuff.
I'm chilling. I wish I could have talked to the rat. He scurried away. My friend. My friend Remy. He's
Quinn,
gone.
considering the amount of times you've been laid on your ass this evening due to trying to make friends, perhaps we should not try to make friends with the rats as well.
Crane, it's not my fault that my tactics are a little bit more different than yours.
Here you are.
It's just
And
dark.
as you ascend, the lack of light has made it even darker up here. You may need, if you don't have dark vision or anything like that, a source of light.
Oh, okay.
Oh, oh.
I
You had to say something. Behold.
wait.
Light.
I wanted to do one.
You could do it too.
Okay.
More sources of light aren't bad here.
The sun cleric beams light from himself. His holy sun amulet glowing like the sun.
Eureka!
The sun.
Tasty, right?
Crane
Um,
winces at the sudden flash of light. Perhaps a warning, friend.
Don't worry about it.
The sun does not warn us when daylight comes. Why should I?
Because we know when the daylight's coming. We have freaking clocks.
Can I?
My eyes.
What is the radius on your light? Hold on, I think I know a way to do this too. What is it? 60 feet? Or 30
My
feet?
light is my light is a
Push the
20
button.
foot radius.
Hold on, I think I can.
Ooh.
Oh my
Whoa.
god.
Whoa!
God.
My eyes!
Not
There it
to
is.
not
I
to
take my
belittle
druid craft back.
your
I don't
beliefs,
think anymore.
cleric, but perhaps you should quickly move forward into the next room.
I take my druid craft back. I don't want to produce more light.
Those,
Right?
those of us that we're currently using our dark vision.
Let me
It's
see
quite
if I
bright.
can turn that down a little bit.
I
Nope, I sure
opened
can't.
the door.
But the actual sun is in here. The light
Is
is
anything
on.
in that room that it doesn't know we're coming now? It opens and everything is just like, what?
It's just like, surprise,
Everything
motherfucker!
is blinded for a moment.
The sun is just coming up the stairs.
Oh, I can see.
He's
So,
just removing the darkness.
apparently I can animate a source of light and I can use a sunburst animation, and I thought that would be appropriate, but that was a little intense.
Yeah, a little bit.
No, it seemed appropriate.
Alright, so
For the sun cleric.
yeah, for the environment, your light is outstandingly bright, because clearly with this being the attic space, and not being as many windows up here, plus the lack of light still, it is extremely welcome here. Now, actually emerging into this hallway, once again covered in dust and cobwebs, there's also a door here, and the first thing that you notice about it is, unlike a lot of the doors that you had seen previously, this one is padlocked. Many of the other doors had been open or had, given way immediately. This one has a heavy iron padlock clamped shut on it, keeping it from opening.
Did anyone find a key?
I have a key. Hold on. Hobble. Hobble.
Give her a moment.
Hobble.
I like this old man RP. We really did fool the man on the bed and aged him 70 years.
I'm so tired. I gotta rest. Hold on. Which door? Hold on. Which door?
This one here.
Okay. Okay.
Take your time.
Thank God.
It's not far.
You can make it, Barham.
Oh, I gotta rest again.
Let me catch my breath.
Okay.
Barum, are you in need of
COVID.
assistance?
I got it. I got it. I'm a young spry man. I'm only 17.
He's got the COVID. Watch out, everyone.
Okay. I fumble the key as I pull it out of my pocket because I'm so tired. Shakingly putting it in the lock.
As you put the key in the lock, you become aware of voices.
Fumble the key. Yes.
Yes.
Fumble?
By the way,
I hear
I'm looking
voices on the
at
other side of this door, guys.
Roll perception.
Okay.
All of us? Or just her?
Just her.
Barum.
Just a bottom.
Ooh.
Ouch.
He don't hear anything. He swing that open.
Just okay.
Go ahead,
You can
Tech Bug.
you can vaguely hear voices, and you can tell that there's multiple that sound like children.
I could tell there's a lot of kids in there.
Kids?
I would like
Not
to
like a
note
lot of
that when
kids,
we
like
first-
There's like a whole ass school in there.
I would like to note that when we first entered the house and were coming up the stairs, I did hear quite a ruckus up above us.
Yeah, you didn't mention it.
I
I thought it's strange.
I actually heard voices too earlier, but I didn't say nothing.
Keeping secrets from us?
No one else
Interesting.
seemed to be disturbed by it, so I figured I just had misheard things.
Barn,
I
you
didn't hear
decide to
nothing,
go in?
but
Let's see these freaky ass kids, I guess. Ooh, I see a dead family.
oh
Inside,
shit.
You
Oh.
you spot 2 child-sized beds in the corners, a toy chest on your right, and a dollhouse on your left. The dollhouse is striking because it's not like a ordinary kid's toy sort of dollhouse. It appears to be of exquisite make, and it appears to mimic the house that you're in quite well. The brief moment you had to examine the house from the outside, and even taking a moment to examine it, its features mirror that of the house completely on the outside as well as the inside. On top of that, the room's window in here, right here at the back, you cannot see outside because it has been bricked up. The only window to have been walled in like this before. And then, of course, most tragically, you see the 2 tiny skeletons on the floor. One a little bit larger than the other one, but both very child-sized.
A shot.
Hi.
Can I investigate the dollhouse to see if I can find any secrets within it?
You most certainly may. Make an investigation check.
Oh,
Wind raised his target.
okay.
Alright, I will...
To the god, the deity?
I
Hello?
will address the investigation check. What are the questions, Gwen?
No, I wanted to do something.
Oh, you wanted to do something.
Yes.
Crane, did you have some, or?
No, I was just mocking.
Oh, you were mocking her. What did you want to do, Gwen?
I wanted to do an investigation on the skeletons because I have a feeling
Okay.
I
you
might
can make your.
recognize them.
You can make an investigation check on the skeletons as well.
If it's trained, do I do advantage?
If it's what?
Trained?
It's not advantage. If it's trained, it will automatically add your proficiency to it.
Okay, okay.
Let's see that.
Nope.
They're
The 2
skeletons.
of you are moving to check out the bones and the dollhouse, and when you do, you hear a voice from behind you, familiar, yes,
Oh shit.
speak to you from one of the beds, and it simply says, "Are you here to play with us?"
No, fuck that.
A completely see-through ethereal form of a young lady is
Ivy?
in the corner, and she is rapidly joined by an equally familiar, smaller image of a young boy
I fucking knew it.
who is also looking at you, but he is clutching a doll to his chest and kind of looking at you fearfully.
I'm like,
I'm like, ah!
They're both looking at you expectant.
um,
They don't make a move to get closer or to slash out or anything. They're both just standing there or sitting there on their beds.
okay. I would like to talk to the children.
Go for it. Rex.
I just saw y'all outside. What happened?
You couldn't have seen us outside. We haven't left this room in a long time.
Was there anyone else here with you?
No, they locked
No?
us in here.
Who?
Our parents.
What happened to them?
I don't know. The monster.
Shut up, Crane.
The monster in the basement was making noises again, and it was louder this time. And Papa put us in here and left.
I'm so sorry. Poor children. Is there a way that we can send y'all over to the higher existence?
I don't know. I don't know if I want to go.
But you can't stay here.
I mean, there's not much else for us to go.
You're like, fuck yeah, I can.
We don't
okay.
really want to stay here, but I don't know how to go. We can't leave this room, it seems. We're here.
I'll say this. Please talk instead of talking shit.
Does anybody else want to address the ghosts?
No, I want
No.
to burn them.
Crane is currently just sitting outside watching everything play out. Just
I
Barham
say,
is there.
staring at the
Barham
ghost.
is there as well.
Yeah.
Barham, do you
And
want to say anything?
the smaller child, Techbug, Thorn, sees Barham playing with the dollhouse and thinks, I don't know if he's alive. He hasn't been unmuted in a long time.
No, I am. I'm just been listening to you. Just try to pilot the situation best you can.
Thorn thinks that Barham playing with the dollhouse means she wants to play.
He.
I am a man.
I'm a
It's hard
man.
to tell from the silhouette of a man.
But I was gonna say it would work if they pass that one check, so it doesn't matter.
Silhouette with the dragon.
Right?
Barham asks the boy, "Is this your dollhouse?"
It is my dollhouse.
Can you show me some of your favorite, like, or how should I say this? Like, can you show me around your dollhouse?
Oh, yeah, it's actually a really nice dollhouse. It's, my mom gave it to me. It's
Before
supposed
the
to
war.
be the exact same house that we're in right now.
Are there any, like, special hiding places that you have in the house?
There's a secret door in the attic.
Can you show me in the dollhouse where it is? It's like pulling teeth from this child, I swear.
And it's a ghost child. That's like super difficult. I don't know if you've tried.
Yeah, it's right up here. This is where we were at, right now.
Oh,
And then here's where the secret door is.
Are you pinging? Because I don't.
I'm like,
Or is it- no, I don't remember which one it pertains to exactly.
This door right here. I'll
Okay,
ping for you.
that's what I
Techbug.
thought.
okay.
He
I
points to a
wasn't sure.
door in the attic that is across the hallway from the children's room, connected to a larger room that seems to be filled with objects covered in rags. in the dollhouse.
What
What-
are those rats?
What's in that room? Do you know?
That's where we keep all our old furniture.
Oh. Nice.
Does someone want to go check out this room?
At this point, Crane
No.
is no longer interested in the ghost children.
I'm just gonna stay here.
Oh, okay.
We can't go much of anywhere.
No, I
unfortunately.
wasn't asking. I wasn't asking them. I was asking other
Oh.
people in our party who are
She's
not in the room.
Quietly trying to
Just be like, does anyone want to go
She said,
check
"Shut
that
the fuck
out?
up, children."
That's okay. That won't be the first time somebody's left me.
Oh,
Yeah, true.
Damn. It's okay, kids. We'll be back. We're just gonna
No,
go.
it's
No.
okay. I'm used
No,
to it
no,
now.
no.
Okay.
I promise.
No.
Here,
No.
Crane doesn't care. He's just walking out.
do you want to see something cool?
Crane, where's the salt from the
No,
pantry?
You don't want to
So-
see something cool?
we're gonna.
Yeah.
Downstairs, I believe.
No one
Let's-
thinks to bring it.
I don't think
We're
any of us
not-
Didn't
thought of
someone bring
seasoning
it?
anything.
Didn't someone grab it?
What?
Or did you
I
just
don't know.
do
Someone
a
grabbed
religious check on it or whatever?
What was it?
Yeah, because I thought someone passed their history check and found that it might be really useful for where we're at. I could be wrong.
Did anybody add it to
Did
their
I?
inventory?
What
I
was
didn't
it?
add it.
Salt.
The
I didn't
salt.
know that I was supposed to like grab
Oh.
it. Though.
No. It was a lack of salt.
Oh, it was a lack of
Oh.
salt.
It
I
was the
thought-
lack
oh.
of salt. Yeah.
I misunderstood
yeah.
then in all the chaos. I thought you said there was a bunch of salt.
Yeah,
No,
I
no.
thought you said there was salt too.
Yeah, it
like
was
that
a
was
lack
the
of
only thing
salt.
that they had a bunch of.
Nope, they did not have it, which was what was odd.
Gotcha.
So
Um,
we
Never mind.
cannot burn these bones.
I scurry out of the
Look,
room.
You shouldn't leave. Don't leave.
Please don't go.
Just stay here and play.
Yeah. It's been so lonely for so long.
I said that thing about people leaving me earlier, but
May you find peace in the
No.
sun. And I'm gonna drop sacred flame on the skeletons.
Mithras, please.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh god.
No.
Gwen is like, Mithras, no!
Alright, Gwen, are you trying to stop him?
Yes.
Okay, Gwen, how do you stop him?
How do you stop the sun?
Do you
How do
tackle
you-
him? Do you...
Hit, oh fuck, this is gonna be bad. I stand in front of the bones.
Oh my god.
Okay, go ahead and make a dex save.
Do I just press it?
Yep,
Yeah.
you just press the saving throw
Okay.
button.
Oh my god. Oof.
She's
Roll
been
damage.
saved by the sun. Oh.
perfect.
One help.
Alright, you take that much damage. The flame... the flame strikes Gwen, and she stands in the way, but takes it to the face like a champion. And she says...
I
Does she say anything?
Isn't she knocked out?
No.
Wow, I'm shocked.
The healing did its work. Alright, I sent
Crane,
you
Guess
that.
I should
Meanwhile-
have brought some sunscreen, huh?
Why would you ever jump in front of a sacred flame?
Guys, we can't do that to these children. Not yet. We have to.
They are
We
dead.
have to
Not
amend the
yet.
situation.
What do you mean not yet?
No. We're not gonna do it. Don't worry. We
You
just.
said not yet.
We. No, I
I
didn't.
know what that means.
We just
Meanwhile,
need to.
Crane's
we need
getting
to
quite
amend the
nervous of these.
situation.
Of the
You
sheer
were
lack
saying
of
you-
cautiousness going on right now.
It's chaotic good. This is what she does.
I must chastise myself for this. I hope you are happy with what you have done.
I am. You should be chastising yourself trying to kill them kids. The
It's-
fuck?
They are
They're already dead.
dead.
Gwen,
I mean, you know what I mean.
Gwen, it is doing them a kindness to send them
Listen.
on.
No, we cannot send them on without remedying the situation.
Then
We need
you
to kill
call
the monster in the
yourself good.
basement.
You are not good.
How am I
You
not
are
good? I'm
forbidding
trying
them.
to. No, I'm
You are
trying
forbidding
to
them
remedy
passage
this
to the
situation.
afterlife.
I want to send them to the afterlife, but after we destroy the monster that they're so fearful of, there's no point in having them go to the beyond if they're gonna be fearful of the situation.
If they are in the afterlife, the monster cannot touch them. We are doing them a
This
favor.
doesn't matter. Even in the afterlife, their fears and worries will still be with them.
I'm gonna go check that room.
Okay. Let's take a
Brother
pause.
Mithra's just
Let's take a
screaming at
pause.
each other.
On that, while Barham goes and checks the room, but as she
And-
goes to check the room,
Does someone want to come with me?
she needs
I'm
to
tired.
she needs to make a charisma save.
Don't
Me?
leave.
Yeah.
Yes, Barham.
uh-oh.
Charisma?
Yep. You go ahead and hit charisma on.
And do an
Kids
ability
better
check
fucking
or a
trust me
saving?
now.
It is a
Charisma.
saving under your ability check. When
And-
you click charisma, it should say saving.
Okay.
Okay. One of
Nice.
the children,
Whoa.
born in this case,
Hello.
attempts to get close to Barham, but as he exits the room, it seems like he is repulsed. Or I should say repelled. It's not a decision he makes, but he is pushed away. And Barham makes it out of the room unscathed.
You see that? They
No,
have,
don't
do not have our
leave.
best interests in mind.
It's just-
I yell from the other side of the room. Child, what were you just trying to do?
We just want to leave.
Why are you trapped in here?
Probably because this is where our bodies are. Our former
So
Marines.
sassy. Probably. Okay.
Yeah, the older one is.
Perhaps
is
if you
sassier.
were to carry the bones, they could they could leave. You crazy druid.
I'll carry the bones with me.
Crane,
Okay.
would you assist me as we go check
put
out
them
the
in my
secret
pack.
room?
I'm going to. I will,
put them in
I
my
will go
pack.
with Barham to to check out this room.
All right, Gwyn,
Yes.
you have the skeletal remains of a young
Yes.
boy and a young girl in your inventory.
Somehow
Okay.
you're creepier than me.
It's for a good
Meanwhile-
cause.
Of a wee lad.
Meanwhile, Barham and Crane, and I'm assuming Andril probably too, or is Andril staying close to the kids' room?
I'm going.
You're going. All right.
Get away from her.
You enter the storage room. Inside, the chamber is packed, as they said, with old furniture, draped in yellowing, aged sheets. There appear to be silhouettes of chairs, coat racks, standing mirrors, a couple of humanoid shapes under the sheets as well, standing perfectly still in the darkness. And in one corner of the room, you can see that there is a chest.
Okay. And I assume this, like, blue is a light, correct? So if I go out of it-
because it's coming from Mithras.
Okay.
So wherever Mithras
Yeah,
is,
that-
that.
Okay, so if I get out of that, then it's dark.
No, because he's following.
Oh, is he? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I come over to the chest
All right.
and investigate.
Sure. Actually, this
No.
doesn't really require an investigation because it's a chest. You open it and you see stuff.
Cool, I
Uh,
opened it.
Can I just look at the room, like kind of?
Sure,
A better
you can make a
detail of the room.
perception check to get a better detail of the room. Meanwhile, with the bones in tow, Gwyn and Mithras
No, fuck him.
have two separate things happen to them as they exit the room.
Oh.
Rex, you have this occur. You know what? Let me.
Oh, it's secret
I'm gonna-
time?
I'm
Ooh.
gonna mute so you can't hear all the clicky clacky, and I'm really annoying.
Okay.
No clicky clacking allowed.
I will be right back. I will be right back.
While we're waiting,
Secret
I sit down because I'm tired. Old young man.
What are you sitting on?
I assume a chair.
Hopefully. In reality, it's a giant Venus flytrap that eats you immediately. Just kidding, that's mine. That's my friend.
I am ashamed of you as a druid. You
Oh,
should
come
love
on.
things that are living.
But I am
and
doing
things
well
that
as we
really
argue over killing
They
dead
were
kids.
once
Yeah.
living.
Nations of nature.
They were once living, and also, they are conscious enough to know that what happened to
They're
them.
dead.
It doesn't matter. But we stop putting Illuminati in my chat.
You are
They were
terrible.
once living. I'm
Alright,
appreciative of
you
all
guys
once living
take it easy.
creatures.
Rex,
Fighting Deadpool.
or sorry, Mithras and
Thanks, Tech
Gwen,
Bug.
you guys have received private messages with things that have occurred to you now that you two were the only ones left in the room. Meanwhile, let me just tell Tech Bug, fill him in real quick.
Oh my god.
Stuff happening behind the scenes.
Never mind. Now I know what's happening.
All right, we're caught up.
Okay.
And with these
Accurate.
new things in tow, meanwhile.
Okay, bye,
Crane's
Cooch Man.
coming
Thanks
back, but I'm
for
gonna describe
joining.
what,
Have a great
Barham
rest of your
sees.
evening.
Barham
Bye.
opens the crate and becomes aware of two things. If I can find them. Stupid part where it was located.
The silence is truly
Gotcha.
deafening.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to push this note out. I think
Hi, Noodle.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Why is TechBug doing the Illuminati emote in my
I
I
don't
don't know. He's doing it
He did
everywhere.
the same for me.
you find this
Who
letter
finds it?
once
Oh.
again contained in the chest.
Okay.
Barham. You also
Pathetic
find
serpent.
a potion of healing
Oh.
in the chest. A little red vial of liquid that is familiar to adventurers everywhere as being full of health and good for what ails you if you happen to be in need of it. Meanwhile,
So a
when the
healing
chest
potion?
opens, something else occurs. A door clicks open beside you and
Oh.
reveals a shallow staircase leading downward.
Oh. Okay. So I guess I'll attempt to read this swirly writing.
Mhm.
Very swirly.
Yeah, very swirly. Let me get closer to the screen here. My most pathetic servant? Is that what this is? Okay. My most pathetic servant. I am not a messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However many souls you have bled on your hidden altar. Wait, is that... Okay.
Good so far.
The swirly writing is really getting to me. However many... what's that word? Visitors you have tortured on your
Dungeon.
dungeon. Thank you.
I can read it if you would like.
Okay, yeah, it's really hard for me to read.
Alright. Know that you are not the ones who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but worms writhing in my earth.
Ooh.
You say that you are cursed, your fortunes spent. You abandoned love from madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a stillborn son.
Mm.
Cursed by darkness? Of that, I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are. Your dreadlord and master, Strahd von Zarovich.
Sound like a bitch. Oh shit. That's crazy.
Wow.
Okay. Who
Whoa,
takes
whoa.
the healing potion? I'm assuming Barham.
Yeah,
is closest.
I grabbed it.
You can add a healing potion to your Actually, I'll do it because I can actually give you like the full rule set for it.
Thanks. Yeah, I have so many random things in here.
Mm-hmm.
You'd be taking everything.
Mm-hmm.
Can I trouble you for the health potion?
All right, potion
Considering
of
all the
healing in
times
your
that
inventory.
you've been clotheslined,
Have
and
I'm gonna
laid
save it.
flat, I think Andrel would probably be the best choice.
Oh yeah, I forgot Angel's on the stats. Angel, please.
Especially considering one decided to use their own healing power on themselves instead of helping
Listen,
their
I
comrades.
That's true.
forgot.
And then took attack.
Yeah,
It's true.
it was
The good
necessary.
nature, the good
It was
nature was
kinda
coming out.
It was
Mhm.
necessary.
All
Huh?
right.
Should
Fight.
have killed them kids.
Is there anything else y'all are doing up here?
I'm good.
Well, something opened, right?
The door opened here. I
Oh.
pinged it again. It's inside
Okay.
the storage room where Crane and Barum are. Crane, you did a perception check.
Yeah.
You notice that there are. You check out some of the other surrounding areas. Do you disturb any of the sheets? I'll ask that before I say you go looking under.
No, I don't touch anything. I'm just kind of looking.
Just examining. Okay. You see that there are a couple of humanoid shapes, and you're kind of thinking, for how still they are, and the fact that they do seem to be real as opposed to ethereal or ghostly, probably some kind of like mannequin for putting clothing on and things like that. You hope, without looking. The only one that grabs your attention is this bundle in the back here. Do you see where I pinged?
Yeah.
That one has what appears to be a blood stain starting in the front of it and dripping down, but it's not fresh blood. It appears to be extremely old. It's turned completely black at this point, and the only reason it's kind of recognizable as blood is from a rent in the sheet itself where the blood starts, and it seems to drip down to the floor and forms a small blackened pool. Other than that, nothing of particular interest. What do you do?
I think I'll move closer to look at it.
Okay.
So kind of check it out, since it's the only thing of interest.
Okay. It doesn't seem to be standing, unlike some of the other humanoid figures that appear to be upright. It looks like a silhouette of a chair with something in it, but with this blood stain coming out of the front part of it.
I think I'm gonna just rip it back quickly and kind of take a couple steps back.
You cast the sheet off of it and step back swiftly, revealing a rotted, wizened corpse. It appears to be of a young woman, but it is barely distinguishable as the hair has turned completely gray and is in just a few strands. She is still dressed in what appears to be a servant's robe, with a knife still planted right next to her chest bone, which appears to have been the fatal wound.
It seems we have found the body of the ghost that did steal your life.
That seems to be the case.
Bitch.
Hello.
Would you like to sing a lullaby to it now?
No. Hush, little baby, go to hell.
Can I?
That's what I was trying to do. Tell that to the druid.
The druid
Can
is
I-
ignoring Mithras with all certainty.
Can I investigate?
Yeah,
a little
I
more?
was gonna say, can I investigate as well? My
Sure, make investigation checks.
I don't think there's gonna be anything. But...
my oh, okay, I
Wow.
find nothing.
Alrighty.
Oh, I hit it and rolled it to a 20.
Barum is a little overcome with a little bit of inner rage that this woman seems to have been the one that has so wronged him, and so doesn't glean any additional information from it particularly. However, Crane examines it a little closely and can see that the dagger planted in it isn't just a ordinary dagger. It appears to be ritualistic in nature. It has symbols carved into the hilt, and it looks like Crane has been around a body or two. We'll say it that way. And despite his medicinal check not being great on Andrew before, he is aware of how much a body should bleed, especially when stabbed in the heart. and it looks like a great quantity of the blood was taken away from here as the person lay dying. What appears to be, as Crane is still examining, the nursemaid. And given the nature of the letter previously, it would seem like this might have been not only the nursemaid, but perhaps the mother of the child that is not here. Because Strahd seems to have mentioned a love sought outside the family that may have caused the rent to appear.
As well
I
as a
decide to just
miscarriage.
take the dagger and rip it out to get a closer look.
You take the dagger out, and you have acquired one ritualistic dagger covered in old blackened blood.
Lovely.
Delicious.
I'll just I just add that to
You
the,
just add that to the other one. You've got 2 of them now.
Oh yeah.
Sacred flame.
All right. Are y'all going down the staircase?
He's gonna use
I am burning the body.
Burning the body. All right.
Oh my god.
Whoosh, the body
I can't take another hit. and it's
catches
not children.
fire and begins to burn to ash.
There's one more room, right? Up here?
Maybe.
Okay, well, I see at least one door.
You could go to that if you wanted to.
Boom.
All right. Let's see.
When Barham opens the door with a sudden bang, Russ is going to cast resistance on himself.
Okay.
He like startled and looks behind him. He's like, ah! The golden glow appears around him.
This appears to be a spare bedroom. Not much in here. The room is covered in cobwebs, and spiders are starting to move in droves from the wardrobe out along the floor.
Ooh.
Close that door. Close it. Close it, Barham. Close it.
You
Close
close
that
the
shit.
door and leave the spiders to their
Yep.
skitterings.
Not gonna mess with that. Nope. I'm a lover of all creatures except spiders.
They do not see God's light. All right. Anything else?
Hi, Wolf
Or
Bro,
you
how
guys
are
taking
you
me
doing?
downstairs?
Why does your day suck? Why does your
With
your
a
day
doll
suck?
Noodle mic.
noodle.
My
You
day's
went
going
outside.
pretty well,
You
though.
hit your
I hit my
so
mic, yeah.
She said, "We're taking the stairs," and you went. Boom, boom. All
Ominous.
right.
I will say, I am feeling winded. I need help getting down these
Alright.
stairs.
Might need a rest sometime.
Yeah.
Oh
That
yeah.
brings us to the end of session 2. And you guys have made it to level 2.
Level 2!
You beat the Spectre and
Oh my
found
God.
the secret door in the attic leading to the basement.
Heck yeah.
And you will be able to level up to level 2. Now, what that means is that you'll be able to have access to any spells that are added to your list, but you will not replenish
I'm
spells.
sorry,
you guys
Wolf
have
Bro.
not taken a short or long rest, and so you do not actually replenish HP. You do not gain spells back, but if you get spells as part of your level up, you will get those. You won't be able to actually recover
It was
HP
an
or anything
accident
until
and
you
they
take that
still
long rest or a
punish
short
you that
rest in order to
severely? I'm
rest.
sorry.
Question
Sure.
for the druid. Do I pick my thing now?
Let's take a look at that. Actually, because I've got a little bit of time here, let's talk about level 2. Oh, everybody should
Yeah,
also
if
choose
it's-
if they're taking the average roll
If it's just an
or if they're
accident.
gonna roll their hit dice. So
yeah,
whenever you
that's
level up, you choose to roll your hit dice, or you can take the average and add your con mod, and that becomes your new maximum HP.
I'm gonna
Oh,
roll
I
hit
didn't
dice.
work. Wait, it must be
Wait,
exclamation.
which dice
What's
do I
the
roll?
average?
Oh, I should have taken the average.
I'll help people. What did you roll, Mithras? I don't see it.
A 2.
Oh, I don't see that.
I didn't
Mine's
see it
not-
either.
It's in.
Did you
It's
private
in,
roll?
It's in the campaign chat. Oh.
No.
Camp-
no.
Oh, you rolled in Curse of Strahd
Oh.
campaign
Yeah.
chat. I was having
Yeah.
people roll on tabletop. Okay, you
Oh,
can stick
oh,
with that
oh.
if you want. Yeah.
I don't want to stick with it.
Okay, then.
Terrible roll. I will freely say, oh, that was a mistake. That was
Alright,
just a
so,
Better.
Not much better.
Hey, that one hit point might make a difference.
It
don't forget to
Probably
add your con
will.
mod to that. Okay, so to help out the new people,
Yes, please.
what you're wanting to roll is your hit dice. So
Hit
I'm
dice.
gonna assume everybody is taking a level in their current class. Like nobody's taking a level in a different class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever your hit dice is listed as on your character sheet, I think for
One?
everybody except Crane, that is a D8.
D8.
You
Where
should
would it
have
say
only
that?
one.
Yeah,
but it
mine's
should
like a
say
D6, right?
It'll say that in features under your class. So if you click
Okay.
Bard or click Wizard, it'll say
Rip.
hit dice at the top.
Okay, yeah,
Um,
a 1d6.
Okay, yeah, D8.
Okay, so for example, Barum just rolled
Okay,
a 3,
bye, Wolf
but you
Bro.
also add your con mod, which in his case is a 2. So you get 5 extra maximum HP.
Okay.
You're still at 1 for now because you have the sickness from the Spectre, but when you are fully rested up, you will be able to come back to, you had 11 before, right?
Where do I see that? Is that my armor?
Actually, no. You
What?
had 10. No, it's HP.
No, your hit
because it's set to
points.
1 right now. You
Oh.
had 10.
Okay.
You're at 1 right now because you can't actually heal past 1 until you have a long rest.
Yeah.
When you have that long rest, you're going to heal to 15 HP because you've added 5 to
Okay.
your HP.
Okay.
Okay.
What's the con mod? Constitution, right?
Yeah, Constitution, and it's the plus button without the saving throw. So go ahead and roll your hit dice. Crane, are you rolling your d6 or are you taking the
Yeah,
average?
I'll just roll a d6.
Okay.
Whoa.
Hey! Plus
Good.
1.
Good on Gwen. Good on Crane. Don't forget to add con mods. Crane, in your case, that means you actually subtract 1
Subtract
from
1,
your 4, so you take 3 HP extra. And you don't put that as your current HP. You put that as your maximum HP.
Yeah.
You only heal.
Yeah,
you
okay,
only
I
heal up
gotcha.
your current HP when you take a rest.
Woo!
Oh,
I got
goodness,
big
Gwen.
health now.
How much health do you have, Gwen?
17.
Whoa.
Nice.
That's a big jump
You
from
need
9.
it.
Andrew, you need to roll a d8 as well for your hit dice.
What's the average or whatever?
If you take the average, I think it's half minus 1. So it's because it's always a little bit worse than trying to roll it. I think. Here, let me see. Rogue class 5e. Specific to class. So let's see. Oh no, for rogue it's 5. So you can just take 5 instead of roll if you want.
There you go.
Okay, I'll just do that.
Alright, so you take 5. So you add 5 to your maximum HP, not your current HP. You also add your constitution, which is 2, so you have 7 additional HP.
Okay.
Okay. Also, let me check this out real quick. Everybody's level goes up by 1. So I'm going to change your class level to be 2. And that should automatically update your proficiency if it goes up. Level 2 wizard. Level 2 druid.
I already leveled mine.
Oh, good. Perfect. Level 2
I gotta
druid.
figure out how to do that.
Also, druid, you have... I fixed it for you, Gwen. You have level 2 druid. And druids get wild shape now.
Yes, I can do things! Thank God!
And the bard also goes up to level 2. Alright, can you see level 2 bar?
Yep.
Or bard on your... Alright, perfect.
Yeah.
So everybody's HP has been fixed. You also get more hit dice. I should explain hit dice a little bit more carefully. You get 1 hit dice per level in the class you pick. What you use the hit dice for, some classes have a special ability where you can roll the hit dice to like add damage and stuff, like fighter and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
What you will more generally use hit dice for is when you take a long rest, an 8-hour sleep, you always heal to full HP.
Mm-hmm.
If you take a short rest of 1 hour, doing nothing more strenuous than sleeping or like sitting down, not moving, you can roll your hit dice and you heal that much HP.
Hmm.
You can only short rest, you can actually short rest as much as you want, but you can only roll up to the number of hit dice you have to heal per day that you have. So if you took a short rest now of 1 hour, you would all be able to heal 1 or 2 hit dice. It's up to you how much you spend per short rest. But you have those 2 hit dice to heal with, and that's all you got. But you guys will need to take a short rest at some point, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because there's more to this to go.
Okay.
I'm good
Okay.
because I got my
Oh,
max
and
health.
Just a quick.
Let me check
For-
a look at everybody's classes too, real quick. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I'll
Miss
need.
Sacred.
I just need to know like, how many spells or whatever.
Ooh, I got a new abilities.
Level
Let
2.
me address each person's
Ooh.
thing. Andril, you have gained cunning action.
Yes.
You may use a bonus action to dash, engage, disengage, or hide as a bonus action instead of using those as an action. What this will allow you to do, I'm going to go in brief, I can go over it again. Dash lets you use your bonus action to double your movement. Disengage lets you not take a attack of opportunity and instead be able to move away from an opponent without being hurt. And then finally, most importantly, hide will let you roll a stealth check, and you can hide from an opponent and potentially gain an attack of opportunity or an advantage on them automatically. I can go over that in a little more detail later, but you are now a little bit stronger at hitting people with special
We'll
attacks.
get there when we get there.
Exactly. Let me just address the wizard real quick. I won't go through everyone. Oh, wizard, you pick your arcane tradition now. Your school.
Oh yeah.
I
Wonder what
assume
that
I
is.
know what that's gonna be.
Yes. You know.
Once you pick that, it's all listed under your features tab, what you will gain and what spells you can pick from now.
Okay.
If you click features and click wizard.
Yeah.
I think in your case you gain. Where is it?
Arcane
Like,
traditions.
where is it?
It should be under spellcasting for wizard.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, spellcasting wizard. At second level, you know 3 first level spells and 3 cantrips. So you've added 1 spell. 1 first level spell slot. And you'll have to learn new spells some other time. For Barum, moving up a notch. Oh wow, you get 2 things, Barum. You get Jack of all trades, which means that
Yeah.
on any ability check, you can add half your proficiency bonus, even if you're not trained in it.
Hmm.
So you currently have a proficiency bonus of 2. You can essentially add 1 to any skill check, even if
Nice.
you're not trained in it, because you
That's
have
pretty
been around the block. You also have Song of Rest, which will allow you to revitalize wounded allies during a short rest.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
During a short
Allies-
rest.
at the end of a short rest, if they hear your performance, they regain extra 1d6 hit points for every hit dice spent. So
Nice.
if somebody rolls their hit dice, they add a d6 on top of that, once per day.
Perfect. I say that's probably
pretty-
going to be being used
That's
soon.
pretty good.
Yeah,
Mithras,
that's probably gonna
you
be
already know
used.
yours. Let's look at Gwen real quick.
Yeah,
What do you
actually, I
get?
do have a quick question about Mithras. I'm not seeing it. For some
Sure.
reason, it's not adding. It says like it's not added my domain. So like
Wonder
I
why not.
should have
Let me
for
see.
my channel
You're
attribute.
divine.
Well, no, like I have it.
Oh,
Like
never
it says
mind, it
divine
just says
domain, but my
divine.
divine domain should be light. Yeah, it should be light. But I'm not seeing anywhere like it automatically added the spells that I have prepared, the burning hands, the fairy fire, that stuff, but it's not adding my channel divinity radiance of the dawn ability.
Let me see if I can fix it. Hold on.
Looking under features, it just says
You have
divine.
channel divinity under active.
Right, but there's a special
Divine
thing
domain. Choose a domain. Which domain are you choosing?
light.
Light. All right, hold on.
Yeah. What I'm saying is it's added everything else but the special channel divinity ability for the light domain, which is called Radiant Dawn.
Oh, I see.
Everything else is fine.
So where's your character?
Like it just
sheet?
has the regular channel divinity.
Nope, that's a duplicate. So you have Channel Divinity Cleric. Is a Channel Divinity turn undead, turn the unholy, sacred weapon, preserve life?
Turn the Undead is just the standard use of Channel Divinity for any cleric,
Yeah.
no matter your domain. So I need that one because I don't see that either.
I see that it says Channel Divinity at 2nd level. Okay. I'll take a look at that later because I think that's going to need more than just me clicking here. Because all I see is Preserve Life for Life domain. Yeah, I don't have that specific domain. I'll have to pull it from D&D Beyond because I have to do that separately with.
Oh, do you
a
have?
mechanic. Barum, what?
Never mind. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Other than that,
Gwyn,
I'm good on everything.
Gwyn, I will give you a monster list. You can pick from any CR 1/4 monster, and you can transform into it.
Nice.
Twice per day, between long rests.
Nice.
At 2nd level, you can do anything that's 1/4 that does not have a flying or swimming speed. So it gives you an example of a wolf, but I will give you a list of creatures you can turn into to make it easier. It takes an action to transform, and you gain the HP of that creature and all that good stuff. It's also time for you to pick your druid circle.
I'm gonna do Circle of the Moon.
Circle of the Moon. So that means you will actually be able to transform into more and better
Good
druid
choice.
forms.
Mhm.
I was gonna say. Let me give
We
you
already had
that.
this conversation. So.
Yeah.
Switch here, yep.
That was
Circle
like
of the
before.
moon.
This has already
Oh,
been determined.
All right, I'm actually
Circle
gonna
of
head
the
out.
dick, and
I
was
gotta
like,
get ready
oh,
for
well, I
work
know you.
tomorrow.
It's fair enough, man.
So it's been fun for sure.
Yeah.
This is a good session.
Yeah, it was.
So-
It was.
Thanks.
Sorry
This
to
was a
yell
good
at
one.
you.
No, that was a
It's all
great
in
session.
session. It's
That
all
was
in
a-
session.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a great
exactly.
session. I appreciate everybody's attempts. I'm glad we did not completely die. That went a little rough
was.
with the attempted diplomacy, but I appreciate that there were attempts by people to solve some puzzles and to not immediately go bludgeoning everything. It's kind of heartening to see because the tendency is people to turn into murder hobos. They say, just immediately kill it. But maybe.
I cast Sacred Flame.
Sacred flame. Sacred flame.
You
doing
see
it
a woman in the tub. I cast Sacred Flame.
Stepping in
To
his.
be-
Maybe
to
Gwyn
be
stepping
fair,
in his way will calm him down a little bit. Who knows?
He says, raise before hose.
Today I
He's like,
woke up and
"No."
chose violence.
Yeah.
He's like, let the
Legitimately.
sun shine upon thee, thy wench.
R.I.P. Mr.
Oh
Citrus.
man, there's gonna be some great. There's gonna be some great RP.
I realized, Rex, that I didn't make memes for last session. I'm definitely gonna have memes to make this time.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Burn the broom.
I
I
can't-
burn the broom.
I can't wait. Anyways, y'all have a good night. I'll catch y'all later.
All right.
See you, bye.
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 So, how do I add? Does that show up in my passive abilities to add in my school?
If anybody needs to go, feel free to do so. I'm just only gonna stick around if you want help with class stuff. But feel
Well,
free
we
if you,
are done
Hey,
with
check this,
stream,
if you want.
so
Check this
we're just
thing out,
doing some extra stuff before next session. So
I
I'm
wonder
gonna
why
end
I
it
can't
here.
find
Thank
it.
you guys so much for
Stream.
showing up and
Yeah, go
joining
for it.
us, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.